saving initiative. Where we list.
Or
2 weeks in a row, I start off like that. 2 weeks in a row, I start off tripping over my own tongue. Where we last left off was after the destruction of Cetra, the group decided to take the civilians aboard the ship Serenity, whose captain is Captain Gale, or Tal, or Teleron Halaron de Lirith, as he is variously names go by.
Predator.
Our Predator. Please call him that, and he will throw you overboard. It will be absolutely hilarious.
Boy.
I vote Derek.
After going out for a couple of days without much going wrong, they came under attack from a group of mercenaries whose banner they only know was a silver flute.
Peter Piper.
Thankfully, to a couple of people and their previous experience with said mercenary gang, they were able to gain the help of the Silver Flute mercenaries. And they discovered that their destination, the land of Corvith, was actually under the rule of the Dread King Halaron of Serena. Where we last left off, our group had just discovered this and are heading their way there now. So it's going to be a long time, like a solid 2 weeks ahead of you guys. So
I thought we already went a weekend.
you've gone for like 3 days.
About 3 days. Okay.
Yeah,
3
you've been
days
gone
and I
for
got
like 3
stabbed.
days. Oh yeah, I forgot that one.
Wait, what?
If anyone missed that interesting encounter, the wonderful Scrub Lord decided it was going to be a good idea to use the Hat of Disguise to turn into a pirate captain catfolk in
Well,
the
I was on
center
watch.
of a pirate ship with a bunch of pirate hunters surrounding him.
No regrets.
Scrub
Quite
Lord
literally-
almost died to a team
From-
kill
From
from his own stupidity.
No regrets.
let's see, he got stabbed by
Got stabbed in the side,
and then got an arrow through his shoulder.
managed to dodge some demonic claws scraping his face off just to get an arrow in the back.
Yeah.
No
I
regrets.
suplexed the guy.
Alright, so where we last left off, you guys had decided to go to Corvith. Scrub, you were working on the explosives over on the other ship that you decided decided was going to be your bomb ship that you were going to send into the main port to cause a distraction.
Hello?
So you
Yep.
are currently over on that ship by yourself, except with the exception of Jinx, who is guarding the other prisoners. The prisoners in question happen to be the mercenaries from your previous mercenary group that was led by your father until you politely removed his head.
I didn't remove it. I just made another eye hole for it. Speaking of which, I would like to go right off the bat and use the Hat of Disguise again.
Oh God.
Oh
What are you gonna do this time?
I'm going to assume my father's identity, plus an extra hole in the head.
Oh, that's not terrifying.
Technically.
Okay,
I will
real
allow
quick,
it! Roll disguise!
while he's doing that, would I have ever run into their mercenary group?
Would I have as well?
You,
Should I roll
Drew?
knowledge?
Drew, you went with Frida.
Yeah.
This is a particular mercenary group that you were sent to do a certain job at Lastfall with.
Yeah.
So you would know them.
Huzzah!
Wolf,
Okay.
You've never done work with these guys because you tend not to like them very much. Because they are not the nicest people in the world.
Would I recognize him?
26.
I mean, you would, in the respect that you avoided them. Like you wouldn't recognize each individual person.
Okay.
That's a 26 on my disguise.
Okay.
Oh
The
my
only
god.
ones
And
who-
what are you doing?
I am going to assume the likeness of my now dead father with a bullet hole right in the middle of my forehead. I'm just gonna look over at him and I'm gonna smile. Hey guys, you miss me yet?
Let's see how many people believe you. All of them.
Everyone believes him.
They just look over at you and are cowering at the. Well, most of them are. A few of them rolling at 20 to see through your bullcrap. Most of them are cowered in the back, just looking at you like, but you're dead.
I know. I've never been so alive.
There's a couple that sees through your bullcrap and just look at you and go, "You're always such a child, Derek."
Yeah, well, that happens when your old man's a little too busy making war and battle
Wait.
and whatnot.
Wait. Has Derek ever been with these mercenary groups while I was in town?
Yes.
Considering I grew up with them.
Yeah.
Oh, how did that?
Thought I mentioned that. You knew
No,
who Derek
you,
was.
no, you never mentioned that
Huh.
to me.
Thought I did.
Nope.
DM is forgetful of the secrets that he's supposed to be telling people.
Oh, so that arrow is actually true.
Well. Oh well. You know what? No, you didn't recognize him. Up until the point that you saw context, and then you remembered him.
Okay, so a lot of them saw through my bullcrap, called me a child.
You gained that there's some that are brighter than the rest.
Wow, boys, did you go to school already?
They just sit and glare at you. What
Yeah.
do you want, Derek?
What did I want? Well, for starters, would a foot rub be too much to ask for?
I could remove your foot?
Yeah, you know what? I'm good. Do, playing with the bomb, playing with the bomb.
Alright,
Hey,
so
do you guys?
Actually, I would say Jinx hears that comment and growls loudly.
Oh, relax. I'm not lighting it yet.
No, not at you.
Not you. At the foot removing.
Oh, I thought it was at the. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep singing a little bit.
You're such... Okay. So, Derek is humming while he is messing with the bomb. Roll knowledge engineering to see if you blow yourself to hell.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Don't forget, I'm still disguised, so if anyone comes walking over to the ship, they'll see a dead man. Literally.
He's not wrong.
Or maybe just an older Derek with a hole in his head.
This is true.
But I don't think any of us besides Drew knows what he looks like.
Where is my knowledge engineer? That's dungeoneering. Here's engineering. That's 24.
You managed to not blow yourself to hell.
Oh, that's reassuring.
That's good.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify some of the arrowheads on two of the rope arrows. To have like little grooves in them so they stick into the.
Okay. Roll
So-
knowledge engineering to.
Oh, okay, that's engineering. That's not.
Unless
thought we
you
had
want
this-
to make new arrowheads, yeah.
Actually,
just-
yeah, I'm probably gonna make new arrowheads.
Okay.
Or if you want to ask your local
Roll a
neighborhood
craft.
scrub.
You die.
Please be in that one. Please be in that.
It is not that one. It's that. That would be craft. That would be an 18.
Okay. You managed to make a couple of arrowheads. They look like they'll work.
Okay, so should I?
This was relatively easy. You've made more arrowheads in the beginning, but
Okay.
you're not sure that the serrations will do as you want.
Okay.
You'll have to do some more testing with them, but they will function as arrowheads.
Okay. And I have to wait till I get the short to figure out what I'm gonna do with the next one.
Following from last session's conversation, I turned to Bo and, would you mind sending Mira down to help Jinx guard while I go get Derek? Because some things have come up that we all need to make aware of each other.
Oh
Boys.
dear.
So Bo just simply points down, and Myra heads her way that way. She understands
And
what's going on.
I
Get
bow my
my
head
dice
at him
when
and
ready.
then move to go and get Derek.
Okay. So, as you roll an athletics check, because it's currently getting towed by ropes behind you.
Acrobatics.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, a climbing check.
Oh.
Is it climbing? Because okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have no idea how you plan on Myra to get over there.
She can jump. She's
no,
a big dog.
it's
That is a 17 total for me.
Okay, after almost slipping a couple times, you manage to scale your way across the
Is it climbing?
rope slowly. Yeah, it's climbing across the rope.
There's 25 for Myra count.
Oh
Wow.
god.
Can
I don't
she
know
climb that?
how she manages to do this.
With her
Can
jaws.
she climb?
Yeah, climbing is a class
They
skill
can.
for animals.
They
Oh,
can
geez.
climb. I'm just
They
trying
can.
to think if she can actually do this because it isn't a big rope.
I know it is. That's why I'm asking, does this count? Because if not, then of
How-
course she's not going to try.
I don't think she
It-
can.
how about-
I'm gonna say no because she is way too big
Wait,
for
then how
this
did
rope.
Jinx get over there?
It was
When
what
the
You
ship
had
was-
the ship
he
was
had
tied
Jinx
together.
jump over before
Okay.
they started towing the boat.
Okay, well, then never mind. Myra's just sitting there at the edge of the boat watching Aaron.
How far behind is the boat? Like what's the distance between the two boats?
It's about 50 feet, so it's a ways because they have to make sure that it doesn't affect the rudder of the Serenity.
And should they stop,
Yeah.
they don't want them to come smashing into their backside.
Yeah. Especially since they're making their own wind. So
Gotta love.
Oh boy. I'm getting my D20 ready
Alright.
for
So, Aaronmere, as you come over to the other ship, and you don't see Derek up on deck, so you go below deck.
I'd like
And
to call
down-
out to him
Okay.
just to know where he's at. Just, Derek, where are you? We have some new developments.
I'm just gonna poke my head up from behind the bomb. Still,
You're
assuming that the
downstairs.
skies. I'm downstairs.
Yeah, you're down. The bomb is downstairs in like the powder room.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna call back. Yeah, I'm down here. I'm just gonna keep working on the bomb because it's stuff that I have to work on.
Okay, so you hear
Oh my
from
God.
downstairs in the powder room Derek call out that he's from there. Scrub is asking to get killed by a team member.
I'm
the
asking-
second time.
I hear him and
Second
I start moving towards where I heard his voice.
Okay, so you go downstairs into the main powder magazine. You see the bomb in the bomb. It's jury-rigged casks of gunpowder and various other shrapnel and fuses, and you see a man hunched over it. It's not Derek. Roll a perception.
I said he gets a bonus to knowing that Derek is a bullshitter and, is used to Derek by now.
Considering he's
See
You
what
know,
it
Derek-
is.
Hang on. Am I still singing my making a bomb song?
Do you want to be?
You want to be?
Yes, please. That way.
Okay, you see a man that is hunched over just singing, I'm making a bomb. Making
Bang,
That's
bang,
a
flash.
that's a
bullet.
16 for me, but I would like to preemptively flick my dagger out and have it in my hand and ready.
Okay,
Do I hear him pulling his dagger out, or?
make a perception.
Oh, dear God.
Make the perception. Do you want to make sleight of hand or?
Perception. That's a 16. I don't hear it, do
Should
I?
I make a sleight of hand or
It's up to you. Do you want to make this a sleight of hand as you slowly slip it out? Or do you want to announce your arrival?
yeah, I'll go for it.
Oh, no.
That's a 2.
You hear shink clink 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 crack 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 as he picks the dagger back up.
I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to ask him, okay, what the hell are you thinking, Ironmere?
As he turns around, you look at this man. You don't recognize this man, but it looks like a slightly older version of Derek, except there is a hole in his forehead that has blood
he's-
coming from it.
And he has a devilish goatee that ends in a point.
Oh my god.
If that's not you in that damned hat, Derek, you're gonna get run through.
Wait, what? Oh, crap, that's right. Hey, hang on. At this point, Derek would like to take the hat off and cancel the spell out and put the hat
Okay.
back on.
Okay. He takes off the hat, and you see the form fade to the idiot named Derek sitting in front of you next to several powder kegs of explosives.
Hi.
You keep that up, I'm going to kill you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
not.
practicing. Okay, the first time I was sorry. That kind of blew up in my face. Kind of like this. If we don't take care around it, you mind putting that knife away before you make a spark out of it or something?
I put the dagger back in the wrist sheath that I have.
Okay.
Speaking of bombs, your idea might be on hold for now.
Why?
Family's involved.
You're married?
Not me. Please.
Yeah, funny you mentioned that. I had a dream a while back. I can't remember much about
Don't
it. but
share.
I was just going to say it involved a birthday cake.
Bo's
But
got a daughter.
Was it this the DM has no remorse over killing Derek?
And at this moment, the DM realized he should have killed Derek sooner.
I tried. You guys kept keeping him alive.
We like him.
it's at this point that Derek would like to take his pinky finger and kind of clean out his ears, saying, I'm sorry, I had a voice in my head talking to me again. You said what about Bo?
He's got a daughter. And apparently, Gail's father has her captive.
Yeah, it sounds like we have a hell of a lot to talk about.
I just realized how ridiculous that sounded.
It's at this point that I would like to turn to the Last Wall crew and tell them, yeah, whatever you guys do, don't do anything stupid. I don't want you to, well, I mean, one of these days you might meet up with the old man sometime soon.
You first.
When I do, I'll take you all with me. Now, while you're at it, why don't you just practice 172 hours? Cabin fever. At this point, he'd like to just start walking away.
They don't seem to understand the reference, considering they're not in the same world or century that 127 hours was from.
Well,
But
you
they
never know.
glare at you as you leave.
You never know. Bomb making fever. It tends to make a person crazy, especially when you cannot blow something up. Aaron.
I could have blown it up from the other ship, if you'd like.
Not while I'm on here. What are you guys going to do without me?
get
Not
some
die.
peace.
We're not there. Lance.
I know. I'm saying that out of character.
Well, whatever. Let's go. The walkway's still up, right?
Nope.
You don't look wet. Did you go swimming without swimming?
Hope you're good at balancing, buddy.
Wait, what?
I just walk up and
As
start
the-
moving, make my way back to the other ship.
Okay.
We're both upstairs at this point.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll climbing checks.
Oh god. Please don't let me get in that one.
Get it that one. Get it that
It's a
one.
22 total.
Oh my god.
You quickly just jump through. You're used to being in rigging, and this is really easy. You just scale across without a problem.
Okay, so you make it across easy enough. Why don't you come back and get me?
I like to watch you suffer sometimes.
That would explain the fist the other day.
Which one?
All of them.
I still want to.
Oh, okay. Outside of game chat, Silver, do I have the option of just climbing, or do I have the option of swimming? And
You can get over any way you would like.
Yeah, good luck catching up to a boat swimming.
That's being.
yeah,
Wait,
that
wait,
is a
wait,
good
wait,
point.
wait.
Just in general.
Why did you say something? Why did you say something? That would have been genius if. That would have been amazing if you tried that.
As you see the boat disappearing off into the distance, you realize swimming was a bad idea.
All right, whatever. I got a 26 on the climb.
All right, you're able to get across with a little bit of difficulty, but not too much.
Damn, I'd love to go for a swim right now, but
With this talent, not just kidding.
No. I hear that, and I grab the back of his neck and jerk him forward to at the edge of the ship.
please don't make me walk the plank this soon. I'm too young to die.
Myra, sitting there, quickly grabs Derek's pant leg. Quickly bites onto his pant leg.
Okay, I know this is going to be bad against me, but Silver, can you roll an instance check to see if she rips the pants down? Like, please do.
You've asked for this.
Yes, I did.
That was on its side. Let's see how the rest of the situation rolls out before I tell you the results.
I still have my hand on the back of his clothes, just holding him.
Over the side of the ship?
No, it wasn't like really over. It was like more like a
Towards.
jerk to scare him, like I was going to throw him over.
Okay.
And I imagine you're holding me up in the air, like. Okay.
Is Airmere that strong?
I mean, my strength is at 20 now, so.
Jesus.
You haven't read the book by now.
Yes,
By yet.
you
Yeah,
It's
I
only,
did.
this is
Yeah, I
only
did.
Yeah,
this
you,
is only
you
day
said
3.
you said
You
la-
left-
you
last
said last
session you
session that the next
Said
time we
last session
start.
that- Yeah.
By the time the next session started, he would have already done so.
You guys said after you wanted to continue after the conversation, so I assumed we were just going
Okay.
the day after.
Okay.
Since we're going to split this up into 2, I didn't know if you guys wanted to. We can skip ahead of time, because 2 weeks is a lot of time.
Well, I probably will skip ahead once we're done with the conversations here.
Okay. So for now, this is just the day after the battle.
Okay.
Okay, so my strength is still 16.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm fully lifting him. I'm like slightly raising him onto his tiptoes. Lifting.
Do you even lift, Aaron Mayer?
I lift him over the edge of the ship.
Myra is still holding onto his pant leg.
I am now using both hands.
Silver, did it work?
Everyone looks over, and you see Derek getting held over the edge of the ship by Aaronmere, and Myra is holding on to his pant leg, which is now ripping. and trying to keep him over the ship.
Oh God! Don't tear it apart, dog. Please.
Look, Myra does not understand. All she sees is you over the edge, so she's trying to hold on.
Okay, Myra, good girl. Let go, please. Bo!
Bo is nowhere, more likely not in earshot right now.
For the love of Ashava, somebody help me with the dogs.
I drop my arms real quickly to scare him into dropping him before tossing him back onto the ship.
Doink!
Make a dexterity check.
Oh God.
Wait,
Come on, man. Failed the dexterity check.
Actually, make it a reflex.
Oh me?
No, Aaron Mir.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Oops.
He,
Uh,
if it's a nat one, I'm
that is
falling.
a. And which one is that?
Reflex.
Reflex. That is 21 total.
Okay.
So
Right.
as you're holding him, you let him go for a second, and as he starts falling, you reach out, grab him by the scruff of the neck, and throw him back on board.
Why do chance encounters with you always involve you throwing, punching, or hurting me in any way, shape, or form?
That pant leg ripped off.
Oh damn it!
Yeah, it did. It most certainly did.
Oy.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Myra's trying to.
Hopefully
on, rip
someone
on it
has
now.
sewing. Hopefully
What was
somebody has
that?
a sewing craft skill.
You never know. there might
I'm
be a
merely
woman on
trying
board.
to rid you of your vexing ways and tongue.
Ways and tongue. That's going to take a lot more than a moonlit swim or.
It's
It's
daytime,
midday.
I've been working on.
I flick my dagger out and throw it right in between his legs.
Make an attack.
Oh God.
Ooh,
This is amazing.
That is 19 total.
Okay.
Oh God.
You flick the dagger out, and as you flick it out, you flick it forward, and it lands right between his legs. Very close that you think he might have another hole in his pants if it was just a fraction too far.
Well, one thing's hard and one thing's not. I'll let you guess which is which.
One of these days, I'm going
With
to enjoy
this-
killing you.
With this, you feel the sharp pain as a set of claws stabs into your shoulder.
With shoulder.
hello, dearie.
If it's the right shoulder,
The
I'm
right
going.
one.
Oh God, please
It's
not
the right shoulder.
Damn it!
Wait, is that the one I shot?
No,
Dealing
the left
No.
shoulder is what you shot.
Ah,
Dealing-
damn it, if it was only both shoulder.
5 points of damage.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Do I know?
And you
Oh.
hear a whisper in your ear. I would hold my tongue if I were you.
Derek's going to wince a little bit in pain before he says, "I would like to hold your tongue too, but that's matters for another time, I believe."
At this, you feel a familiar burning sensation in your shoulder as she casts burning hands, dealing 15 points of damage.
Seriously?
That's some third degree burns right there.
I'm down to
I think
clean
that's
up
fourth degree.
With this, the claws retract and says, "This is why I don't talk to humans."
Just a half a side question, please. How old is Mira? I just.
God.
Do we have
Would
a
you like
rough.
to ask her?
Oh, based on her looks, can we have a rough estimate?
She looks like she's in her late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
So, way over Derek's head.
And
Not quite a cougar.
no, Derek is 17, so he's
Wait, how old is Derek?
17.
Yeah,
I thought he was 21.
No.
No, I'm 22. He's 17. which is weird because I'm remembering my
I don't like remembering the age of 17.
11th grade all over again.
Anyway, moving on.
Hang on. I'm gonna wince a little bit more and say, always nice to have you around, my lady.
She just huffs and walks away.
I did not.
I
thought-
retract my dagger and just shake my head as I move back to where everyone else is gathered.
And I'm gonna
You
get
love
up.
pissing her off.
At least I'm getting attention. Painful at that, but still. I'm going to survey the damage my pants are in, and
The bottom of your pants have a rather missing chunk. Your
He checks his-
shirt is now singed as your shoulder is now on fire.
He checked his
Is
pants.
it, is it
before he
on
checked his
fire or
shoulder.
burned?
He said he was checking, so I'm just...
I know, but no, I just think. But he said, "I want to check my pants," before
I
he
know.
said checking his shoulder. No, I just mean that's funny the way his priority there.
I like to check my pants. Oh, they're ripped up. Oh, my shirt's on fire.
then sure I can go without, but
No,
you
but it's
never
on-
can
it's-
get a good pair of pants.
It's currently on fire.
Yeah, it's currently on fire. I didn't say it was out. His shirt is currently on fire, and he's just walking around talking.
This is okay. No. I'm gonna
4
pat
more
the flame
points of
out.
fire damage.
I'll pat the flames out and just start sighing and seeing about where I can get some replacement clothes, preferably in my style.
You realize very quickly that you are on a refugee ship. Spare anything doesn't exist.
That's what I
Can
said.
anyone fix what I have, or
Technically,
I don't think
Would
anybody has a
you
tailored
dwarf?
profession.
I don't think anybody has a tailor.
Like,
well, we might not be able to one of the NPCs, Mike,
True.
or one of
unless
the 100 refugees.
clothes, unless
You can
clothes
ask
goes
around.
under craft armor.
Clothes do not go under craft armor.
Damn,
They'd
then
be
I'm out of luck.
tailored.
Tailor profession.
You can ask around the refugees to see if there is anyone, but
I would
Okay.
assume there'd be, some of the women would know how to sew.
Oh boy. All right. Then
Oh
if
god.
that's the case, I'm just going to straggle along and catch up to the others to this little meeting with Bo.
so gathered together is Jutha, Mira, Johan, Scarlet, Karnak, Tal, and the rest of you guys.
Yeah, Bo is standing behind Sebrio with his arms around her.
Okay. Frida is sitting a little ways off as Karel and Tali are also sitting somewhere nearby. Everyone, you can assume that this is the group of people who are actually trying to figure out what to do.
Can Bo have brought a keg of water here?
By this point, it would be part of the provisions. There would be water. Yeah.
Yes, but could he bring a keg of water here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, he's done so.
Okay. You have enough clerics that you can create water for days.
Well, he's looking specifically for one.
Okay.
Well, we have a cleric that can.
Well, yes, but Bo looking specifically for a keg of
Oh.
water.
No, there's enough water, and you get the feeling, with the amount of clerics on board, water is not an issue.
Yeah.
Not to mention with the amount of burns that people suffer.
No,
Not
that's
a
just
burn
you.
Every person
That's
suffers.
just you. Okay, let's get serious.
Okay. Tal is still sitting behind the wheel and is just. So how does this work? Who talks first?
Well, I'd like to step this off and say nice weather today.
Bo lazily points his finger at Derek and cast create water above his head.
Lance is actually going to cast create water above his head as well.
Derek, all of a sudden,
4
is
gallons of
very,
water.
very wet and is now very, very cold.
That is 4 gallons of water on your head.
Just Aaronmere just
Refreshing.
looks between Bo and Lance and then just claps lightly. Good timing, you two.
I'm gonna smack my lips and mutter refreshing. Okay, anyway.
And with that,
let's-
another 2 gallons drop on your head. This one coming from Tal.
Thank you, Captain. May I have more?
He creates another 2 gallons.
Oh, also,
Lance as well.
I'm just gonna waste your spells. Oh my god.
That's
No.
this is
Level
zero-
zeros!
That's a 0 level
Yes.
spell.
we can do this
Yes,
all
just
day.
They can do that all day.
Like I said, you don't have to worry about water in this trip.
Oh my. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and catch some of the water and swish around my mouth and get a drink before. I
There's
can-
enough water, you succeed. In fact, you start drowning. You had the idea sitting with your mouth open looking upwards is a bad idea.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now, what's this I'm hearing about my bomb not going off and a family man aboard?
Well,
Can't blow the boat up. It's how where we're at the moment.
Okay.
It'll cause too much issues, and there are people in trouble. We can't. Blowing up the boat would just cause us trouble.
Okay.
The
Define this.
smarter plan would be to blow actually the Serenity up.
No,
With this, Tal puts up his hand. Excuse me. I don't remember this part of the conversation.
I am speaking at the moment on this.
I'm just going to start backing away slowly and verifying where my confirmed exits are.
What? Okay. It's a ship. Pick a direction.
Up.
I mean,
I mean,
What's your
Anyway.
flying skill at?
Anyway, Derek's going to look at Derek. Derek's going to look at himself because that's a thing now.
there's enough
he's-
water on the deck that you can.
I do have a steel mirror in my pocket, so anyway, he's going to look at.
Bo points his finger again at Derek, and this time casts Mend and fixes Elisa's shirt.
With
I'd be happy for pants.
With this, you notice that the cloth that was burnt away is slowly rejuvenated, and the stitching starts going over your shoulder and stitching back together.
Okay, thank you for the fix job, but that still doesn't answer my question. Why the Serenity?
Well, the silver flutes were brought here to capture Tau. Can't blow up their boat, or the king will think they're dead. Blowing up Tal's boat would buy us time, and wood. It's bigger. It's a bit more visible. To put it mildly.
Sabriel at this. I may have misspoken last time. The king didn't specifically send us after the Serenity because we thought up until this point the Serenity was already destroyed. Because we were the ones who originally destroyed it. The fact
More-
that it is here now is greatly confusing us. Our
More
job
of a reason to blow it up then, because it's a boat that should be already destroyed. It'll be very noticeable for a boat that should be destroyed to all of a sudden appear in a harbor.
Or it could be used as a intimidation tactic.
Either way, it would be stupid to blow up the other boat.
I wanted to blow something up.
it is actually. It would actually be more trouble if we blew up the Serenity as well.
What about
Okay.
Mira? Doesn't she have a spell that can make the Serenity sort of invisible? Maybe not completely, but some cloud cover or fog or something?
Well, we don't have to drive the boat to the harbor at all. It all depends on how long your contract is, Sabriel. How long you have to complete it.
Our contract is indefinite.
Then we have all the time in the world at the moment, so we don't actually have to blow up anything.
Yeah.
Do you have to report in to the head honcho at all?
On occasion, we do.
How long was the last one?
Well, we were actually just on our way to head back when we ran into you lot.
Alright.
I could say we could, and this is just throwing ideas out there, but we could have Tal be quote unquote captured.
Yes. What would happen, Tal, if we actually brought you directly to
If
wherever the
Silver
king
Would
is?
Flames-
you like best case scenario or worst case?
I want the
Well,
Let's go
scenario.
with the good news
Duh.
first.
Doesn't matter either way.
Best case scenario is they bring me before the king and I'm executed there. Worst case is they kill me on sight.
And if you're already in binds, would the first one be more likely?
No, the second one would. There's an ongoing bounty for my head.
Well, then what's the easiest way to getting you and a small group of people in front of the king?
Well, as far as he's concerned, he could borrow my hat.
For some reason, I highly doubt that a simple hat of disguise is going to fool them.
I've fooled a couple of people here so far. Maybe I'm just lucky.
Maybe you're just an idiot.
I don't disagree with that either.
Likewise, he acknowledges
Well,
it.
Well, the first step to accepting you have a problem is accepting it.
And the second step to figuring out a solution is to keep all minds open about several different ideas, this being one of them.
True. Well, if you want my opinion, if it is true that Serena has invaded Corvith, we could head to the capital city and see what kind of state it is in.
And where would the prisoners be? Should
That-
he have any?
That I do not know, because I have never known Serena to go to war. This
Then-
is new news to me, and which I am actually very intrigued by.
And now the second question I have is, why is the king still alive? Seeing that you seem to have a history with this man, and apparently with the way you reacted to his name, which I understand. I know your relations. I understand that, but the way you react to his name says that he's done quite a bad things to you. Why is he still alive?
Because I am not the man I once was, and the man I once was rather weak. I never got the chance to put a nice blade in his throat, and by the time he realized I was still alive, he had surrounded himself with so many guards that I never got the chance.
Long story short, Derek. Tal over there, his father is the king we're going after. The king has my daughter, and that's what's going on right now.
So that wasn't Aramir just telling me stuff to get me away from my toys.
Yes, and the mother of my daughter is Miss Sabriel here.
Clockwork Lady?
Yes, the woman I currently have my arms around.
Everyone is just looking at you like you're a moron.
Well,
Lance
I'm
Craig
sorry I
uses
don't
straight water
understand
again.
the standard rules about relationships.
Clearly.
I mean, you all know how my last family relationship went.
No, I don't.
Aramir
We can-
had a close encounter with it just recently.
What?
I just shake my head.
Anyway, as I was saying, if we have an idea, if we're just throwing ideas around, we can land near the capital of Corvith. and send a small group in to see at the state of things. It will take at least 2 weeks to arrive. And the Serenity is not easily disguised, so it will take. That is part of the reason why it will take so long. Is we are going to have to avoid the more common trade routes.
Let's see.
All right, well, whatever
sounds like a
plan
plan.
it is, I'm
Could
on
I
board.
could I possibly help with planning out a route?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not know if it's customary with you people. And Bo walks forward to the keg of water he has here and casts tears to wine on it, turning it into the entire keg of water into mead, average mead. And
The flip are these ranger spells, man!
that's actually a druid
Create
spell
food. Make wine.
that I have because I'm a hunter.
Oh, you multiclassed into hunter. Okay.
That's a druid spell because I have it because of that.
Okay.
This is a. I don't know if you guys do this, but we
What does a
can.
druid need? Whatever.
I do not know. I do not know some of these spells.
What does a druid need with that spell? That makes no sense.
I
That's
mean,
a
well,
total
okay.
cleric spell.
out of out of the actual gameplay, I think a druid would have that spell because they don't go into society often to get liquor. So that would kind of help.
But why do they need? What? Doesn't matter. That
Well,
okay.
Offerings
that-
to
that's-
Sylvanas,
that's
perhaps?
also remember there is a such thing to where there's a meal that costs 1,000 gold.
Nah, it's actually cheaper in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it is.
In Pathfinder,
so-
all you need is a turkey bone.
Yeah,
Oh,
by
what?
a lot.
All you need
It's
is a
a lot
turkey bone.
cheaper.
If we had a turkey bone,
Okay.
Carnell could be doing this every single day while we're on this boat, technically.
It's a shame you
Yeah.
couldn't find any wild turkeys.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, something creates a keg. No, what was a keg of water now into a keg of mead, and pulls out a glass and toast to the plan.
All right. Well, it appears we do have a plan.
Of
Tell
sorts.
tell most of the NPCs take drinks.
I go and share a drink with Karnak.
He has
I
a
don't-
very large glass.
So,
I'll pass on my drink, and as soon as Bo is by himself for the most part, I'm just gonna walk up to him and tell him, whatever you're planning on doing, count me in. I owe you.
There's a lot to be done. And the
Well,
worst part is she might not even be alive, from what I've heard.
well, dead or alive, we'll make sure to get her out of there. Hopefully alive.
Oh, and you're not alone with the people who don't understand normal romance things, Derek. Don't worry about that.
I'll be right back.
Okay, crazy voice in my head. Sorry, I'm starting to remember a couple of things here and there that it's going to be a long story.
hmm I do actually have a question for you, Derek. You said you lived in Lastfall.
Yeah, you mentioned something about that before the city burned. What'd you want to know?
You wouldn't happen to know of a apothecary and a male apothecary and a female, what do they call them? Blacksmith with the last name of Heartstrong, would you?
That is a good question, DM. Do I remember such things?
You were there long enough that the names do seem familiar to you.
I think I ran into him once or twice. I mean, my gun did have to get put together to be usable, so I probably stopped by the blacksmithery and maybe ran into her. Him, on the other hand, maybe in passing.
Okay. Well, those two might have been either my grandparents or some siblings to my mother. Now that that city's gone, I'll never find out. Don't even know if any of those people are alive or not.
I might know a few people to ask. Granted, I might not be the ones to ask them.
Bo waves his hand and just says, "Do whatever you must."
That's not what I want to do. I mean, if I go in there, they'll probably not be one to listen to me, but you go over there and you plead your case to them, then, they might just take a liking to you. I mean, they do like the blunt types. No offense.
None taken. We'll see. At some point, I might.
All right.
I might.
And before I walk away, I'm going to turn to Sabrielle. I'm going to ask her if there's a chance that I might be able to look at that arm of yours.
She raises an eyebrow to you. Why?
Don't get any ideas. It's something's clicking in my head, and there's somebody downstairs in the holds that I kind of want to help out. I mean, I did shoot his roof, so I owe him a lot.
He is an engineering type.
Fair enough. I don't know too much about it either. My employer happened to have mechanics on his call that built this arm for me. But if you think you can get something from it to help someone, then yes, I would be willing.
All right. And would I make a knowledge engineering on that?
Yeah.
Awesome. See, I'm getting smart as you.
Start with a knowledge, not a knowledge. Start with a perception check.
Perception. Where is my...
Bo is going to head to the other boat.
Okay. Anyone going with Bo to the other boat?
That's a 22 on my roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Mine's-
roll a knowledge engineering.
20 total.
Spending the better part of a day with Sabriel, you look over the arm. You are able to see some of the major mechanisms, not the. You see that this is a very advanced than you're ever used to. It's far beyond most of your comprehension, but you're able to see the major outline of it. That, in theory, if you had the right materials, you could construct a very rough model.
Whoever did this sure knew what they were doing.
Yes, and that's where we're heading.
Well, I'll have to make sure to ask one of them before I shoot him. If I have to shoot him.
If they don't kill you first.
Okay, shooting it is. And with this, I'm gonna start to walk away, but I'm gonna stop and just throw over my shoulder. So, what exactly drew you to him?
Curse you for making the DM read backstory!
I was gonna ask that question later.
I hate you all. This isn't my
Actually,
character.
one second. Before, Bo did walk away, but he's not going to the other boat yet. But it doesn't matter right now. He just didn't go to the other boat quite yet. He
This
just
would
walked
be
away.
this would be later on in the day, so we'll
Oh,
get
this
back
is?
to this question because
Okay.
Bo's action might change things.
I
Because
apologize.
he
And-
spent the better part of the day looking this over.
And you're gonna spend the better part of Bo's little conversation reading up on backstory.
Shut up. Why does it have to be scrubbed that pisses me off most?
You know you love me, bro.
No, I don't.
Semantics.
I don't think
Fortunately,
you're using that word right.
fortunately, I literally am looking up the backstory so I can figure it out. Unless Webbs wants to shed some light.
Well, Webbs doesn't.
I don't
never
have
mind.
her backstory. Or wait, it's probably on Discord. Alright. What are you doing, Bo?
So this is me going. I guess I guess I am going to the other boat. I guess this is before his time thing, whatever he just did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is while he's looking over her arm.
Okay, then yeah, Bo is going to the other boat. How long does Bo have before he jump back to current time?
It's the better part of a day, so 6-8 hours.
Okay.
Also, during this time, I'm going to be practicing with my sword as well.
Okay.
Bo spends the first 5 hours just sitting there staring at them.
Oh God. Yes, because that's exactly
Okay.
what they like.
My word.
I forgot to mention that Lance followed Bo over to the other ship.
Aaronmere would would like to share his drink with Karnak, and then after they finish, as I say, like to spar with you in a few days, unarmed.
Oh God.
Wait, with who?
You said this to Tali?
Karnak.
No, to
Karnak?
Karnak.
Oh, okay.
I would be willing to try that.
I look forward to him, my friend. And then I take another mug of mead, slam it down, and then I'd like to make my way up to the crow's nest.
Okay, so that's a thing.
What's Drew doing?
He's practicing with his sword.
Yeah, I'm practicing with my sword.
And Lance went with Bo to go talk to my former associates.
Okay. Didn't notice that you actually sent me the backstory. That's convenient.
DM doesn't always do it. Apparently.
I didn't even know. I hoped you wouldn't ask me.
Either way, you were going to get
I
asked,
clearly
so,
was wrong.
So next time, cover all your.
Yeah, I'm now reading everyone's backstory again. Well, not currently.
Mine doesn't
Well,
have a whole lot to go to it, honestly. So
Same. I just left it open-ended. Except for that little beginning part about who Derek was, but
I just
regardless.
said a quick thing for you, Silver on Discord.
Okay.
But yeah, that first 2 lines was something I wrote before that.
Okay, I noticed.
Okay.
If you want to DM on why it is important, so I know, like, what context it is, it would be appreciated. All right. So
Matthew said they could hear the TV a
Wolf
little bit.
is
A little bit, yeah.
drinking with
Matthew
Karnak.
said they could hear the TV a little bit.
Alright, turn off.
Yeah.
Derek is looking at that. What is Lance and Drew doing?
I'm just training with the sword.
Okay, just training.
I had Lance follow Bo over to the other ship.
Okay. So you're just gonna sit with him and stare for 5 hours.
Pretty much just in case.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Lance.
All right. Then we're gonna go to
Bo and Lance staring.
Bo and Lance, you've currently been staring at the prisoners for 5.5 hours, and they are staring back. This has turned into a very interesting staring match.
Last Wall. You are from Last Wall.
Well, our last job was from Last Wall. It didn't say we were.
You have spent a long time in Last Wall, from what I've heard. You, your crew.
We could have been.
Yes, you could have been. I'm just have a simple question, so is if you know the name Heartstrong.
Maybe, maybe not.
Bo stands up, pulls out one of his bomb arrows.
Oh my God. Not with
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa, whoa,
bomb
whoa,
right
whoa, whoa, whoa.
there.
And just
Bo,
stares at
Bo,
them and
Bo.
asks the
Wait,
question
wait,
again.
wait.
Bo.
Does Lance know what the arrow is?
Is it?
Lance, I don't know if Lance would know what it is quite yet.
Wait,
Lance
buddy?
couldn't have been anywhere near me
He
when I
would
was
he
making
would
those.
remember because everyone was in the same room when they was crafted.
Okay.
So Lance would know.
Bo. Easy, easy.
I ask you again. Heartstrong. Is the name familiar?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What are
Oh.
you going to do? Shoot us? If we're dead, then you get nothing, and
Oh my god.
doesn't matter too much to me, then, does it?
Bo smiles at that and pulls the arrow, and puts the arrow back. And just says, "All right." And with that, he points his finger at him and at the one who spoke, and uses greater aggressive thundercloud on him.
What?
What?
Check messaging, DM.
Don't do it, DM.
Which,
Make a perception.
second, yeah, so yeah, Bo casts greater aggressive
What is it?
thunder.
Greater thundercloud?
Yep, there's a greater aggressive thundercloud.
Greater aggressive thundercloud. I would say someone start making a sales pitch, but I'm not
Hi,
selling
Scrub
anything.
Lord 97 here, bringing you the latest episode of OP Please Nerd. Today we're just going to be experiencing a lot of dead air, coupled with some static, and a random wild bow pulling out a made bomb arrow. Don't go away, we'll have more for you in just a second.
The man will need to do a reflex save.
How big is this sphere?
It's just about the size of the 5-foot thing.
Damn, okay.
It's no, I don't know how big. It's big enough to hit one person.
No. How big is it? Where is it? In fact, 5-foot diameter. You're gonna hit everyone in this cell.
Wait,
Yep.
is it a wrought iron cell too?
Yeah.
It,
Yep.
It's a made wrought iron cell.
Ooh,
This is gonna
Oh,
hurt. So
Darren.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Electric
I-
cells, zaps
I
that.
have, and is there anything I add to damage? Is there a modifier I add? It's just plain?
Yep.
Then the damage was 18.
Oh,
Damn, you just.
Flip. One gets not 20 on its reflex save, so they're safe. You guys, what's your reflex? What is your DC?
DC would be currently, there it is, 19.
19. They all reflex out of it. They see this thundercloud coming and they just all jump out of the way as it just goes by.
This is something that lasts 4 turns, so it's currently floating above them at the moment.
Oh, yeah, but it just goes by at the moment.
No.
It has a flight speed of 20 with perfect maneuverability.
And then Bo moves it again to, since it's something, I guess just keep move it at one of them. Since we're not in,
So you're
we're not-
playing cat and mouse?
Yeah.
Wow, you're a jerk.
It's the most
I like
high stakes
Bo.
game of whack-a-mole ever.
Just, okay. How long
Welcome
does
to
this
saving
last?
For me, it's going to last 4 turns, so 40 seconds.
Okay. They succeed theirs. They fail their will save, so that is how much. Roll another damage.
How many do you have to roll?
Oh,
66.
sorry, you're right. That's 12, 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. 27.
Ew!
4,
Ow.
4, 4, 5, 6, 4.
Ow!
Ow.
Dang! So I'm just going to do this one roll per 40. So as you're moving it around, you see the ones that were the fighters are able to get out of the way. The archers are not quite as quick, which is weird because you would think
Yeah.
archers are better.
Dexterity.
But for some, they're weighed down by their armor. You electrocute 4 of them, dealing 27 points of damage. They are very much hurting. Hi, Moon. You just decided to join as Webbs is torturing prisoners.
Mooney!
Hi, Mooney.
Go again. They're not talking.
Okay, well, you have to tell me if they pass or not on this next one.
I rolled a 19, by the way.
I don't think either of them do. No, they don't. If the DC 19, correct?
Yep.
Neither of them do. Yay, dice rolling. I wish I had music that I could be playing during this
That
time.
would be an 18.
Oh, mine is copyright infringement.
Ew!
Ew.
Just smoke. So as you're chasing them around, this time everyone's kind of tripping over each other, and you pass over and electrocute all of them. You see that the archers are next to death.
That's okay.
They're not happy. Actually, they might be. You said 18?
Yep.
27 plus 18. Is my math wrong? Yes, my math's wrong. Alright. One more time. They all fail. Well, some people are getting electrocuted. What
Jeez.
alignment are you?
It's going to change in a moment.
Oh no.
And
Well-
Lance
Yeah.
is just standing
Prisoners.
idly by, watching all this happen.
21.
Lance is just watching this happen.
Lance is watching this, so
The
He's
only thing necessary for evil to
he's
triumph
almost
is
speechless. He's not he didn't expect
I-
Bo to do this.
You have time to do something.
as
Well, now he doesn't. It's over now.
as he moves by a third time, the last
time,
time,
it's technically
the
fourth
fourth
time.
time, he's the archers all fall against the wrought iron metal and just convulse and electrocutions as 4 of them fall completely dead.
Jeez.
The other 4 are looking very, very rough.
Lance is gonna turn around. He's gonna throw a punch right at Bo's face.
Damn! Damn!
Roll an attack.
Oh. But it's
So many in-party fighting. Holy crap.
That is
I love
that's an 18.
Does that hit
18 versus
Is that-
what?
your AC?
Flat-footed?
18?
Flat-footed
No.
because you're not expecting it.
No.
Nope.
It does.
All right.
Wait. If it's equal, that hits. Never mind.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
equal. So,
Wait. Is
so
it,
flying
would,
is just
Would this count? Wait, would this count? No, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Yes.
flying is just horrified by what's going around and just turns around and puts
Dex
a
in
left
the face.
cross right across Bo's chin. Roll damage.
Okay.
And
That's a
wait,
that's a D6, right?
that's a D4.
That's
right?
a D4.
Okay, give me a minute to find that.
The
You know,
triangle.
for a cleric, you sure love the fisticuffs.
Holy crap.
That is a 3.
3. 3 points of damage
that's
to
plus
Bo's
your
jaw.
strength, right?
Yeah, plus your strength.
Oh, plus my strengths.
Just
That's a 3.
It's a 3.
Okay, so 3
Okay.
points of damage to Bo's jaw.
Bo doesn't acknowledge him.
Oh my god.
Bo just simply now says again. Again, I asked the question. Does the name is familiar to you?
What does it matter to you? Lastwall's destroyed.
I'm just curious if the name's familiar.
You're
All I
just
want-
curious, so you just murder your prisoners?
Currently, my daughter is currently captured by the king who hired you. At the very moment, I don't really care whether or not you live or die. You telling me this information will let you live. You not telling information will kill you.
Roll an intimidation.
God.
Well, there.
21.
Every time I hear
Alright.
lightning. Wait, do I hear lightning at all?
Oh yeah, you hear lightning.
Yeah.
There's greater aggressive
Oh.
thunderstorm. It's part sonic.
Wait, what kind of damage does it do?
Sonic, for the most part. It says greater aggressive one does sonic damage. I think. Oh,
I just thought of
Terrifying.
something that could be very, very bad for you.
you mean the black powder blowing up? It's already passed.
Oh.
You can't wreck on that now.
Electricity.
Yeah, but it's already gone and over. You can't
Yeah.
wreck on that.
I know. But electricity wouldn't be.
Superheated. That heat could travel.
Yeah, but it was contained within the cage.
So,
So
Oh.
it would have caught on the cage. If it wasn't for that cage, I would say you blew yourself up. But
blew yourself, everyone else, and Lance.
yeah. But due to that
You
metal
kicked
cage,
my dog.
Alright. What is their intimidation? You rolled a 21, correct?
Yep.
Okay, they fail.
Oh man.
The
Listen.
rolls.
I don't know what the heck is wrong with you, you crazy person. But Last Wall is destroyed. We may have heard something about them, but we don't know what's happened. As soon as our leader was dead, we got out.
Don't care if you know what happened to them. All I wanted to know if you knew the name.
I
That's all I
mean,
want to know.
it's possible. There was a lot of people in Last Wall. We stayed to the outskirts, attacking caravans.
And I thank you for your time. And Bo bows and turns and leaves.
Lance is
Damn.
gonna cast. Would he be able to cast heal right now?
Nope. Let him suffer.
You can, but there's currently 4 of them still in the cage, and the other four are electrocuted
currently-
and dead.
That are currently shock cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna run after Bo. Bo, what the hell was that?
That was me snapping. And Bo turns to Lance, bows to him, and says, I apologize for making you see that.
You know, there's better ways to deal with your problems than that.
No, there isn't.
Not for someone who grew up in the wild.
I'm gonna.
There's only one way things work. There's only one law.
Lance is just gonna shake his head and push past him. He's gonna make his way back to the other ship.
Bo is as well.
For the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna say you make it.
Alright.
So, by this point, Derek will have finished up with the arm. You guys will have all finished up. You see Bo and Lance coming back over to your ship after you hear very loud noises coming from the other ship. It sounded an awful
never got
lot
back
like
to me.
screaming. I'm getting back to you now.
Okay.
I'm not going to question the screaming.
Alright. What was it we were getting back to? I apologize, I was reading backstory. Because Scrub's a jerk.
I messaged you saying that while I'm in the crow's nest, I would like to make a perception check to see if there's anything in the distance that I can see worth noting.
Okay. What'd you roll?
19.
There's not much you can see. Based on, by this point, your talk with Tal and Scarlet, you kind of have an idea of where you are. You guys are a way off of a trading route to Corvus. There won't be anything you think for at least 2 days aside from other ships, but there's currently none that you can see.
Yeah.
Right. So we are back. Everyone is
Caught
back
up.
Is caught up now.
The question.
Bo is going to go to the bow of the ship and just stand there for a while.
Okay.
Lance is just gonna go back to where the group is.
Okay.
And he's just gonna say, keep an eye on Bo. He's changing.
With this, Gale pipes up. I would too if I found out that my daughter had just been kidnapped and was being held hostage by a maniac.
But I just don't understand why everyone always has to jump to torture for a way to get information.
Sometimes it's a language that cannot be heard when other languages fail. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's true.
Lance sighs and he's just gonna lean over the edge of the ship looking out at the sea.
Okay. Sabriel, after Derek is finished investigating her arm, is going to see Bo.
Hey,
Is going to see Bo and is very perplexed by his feeling and totally ignores Derek and goes up. The DM says, "Screw you! I'm not answering that question because I can't."
why can't I ever get a straight question answered?
you hear Scarlet from the front. Maybe you should ask the right questions instead of very personal ones on people you've just met.
Well, he is a friend.
But she isn't.
She's a friend of a friend. Why are we yelling?
Because we're on opposite sides of the ship, you idiot.
Derek's just going to start shaking his head and laughing a little bit, and once again turning his attention to his pants. I gotta find somebody to fix these.
Phrasing.
Myra will be walking over to Derek, still having the part of his pant leg in her mouth.
Good girl, Myra.
Okay. Is there anything in it anyone else would like to do for today?
I'd like to. Go ahead.
No, I have to wait. So
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing Aramir would like to do is while in the crow's nest, looking off into the sea, just slowly starts humming the Parting Glass.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to remain awake until. Well, actually, DM, is it going to be a full moon in game time?
Ooh.
that's something.
Yes, it would be. Ooh.
Is that something you have to make a side check for, or
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second.
go ahead?
Yeah, it actually would.
Then I would like to remain awake until midnight, and I would like to make a heal check and forego my search for fixed pair of pants until my thing, or until I'm done doing what I'm going to do at midnight.
Okay.
So heal, where the hell did it disappear to? Right there. I am an idiot. Okay. Debating right now.
What?
I rolled a nat 20 and I don't want a nat 20. I want to try and steer away from the gnats.
Too late.
Shit.
Too late. By the way, I'm
You would
keeping
heal
watch.
5 points of damage.
Heal 5 points.
By the way,
Those
I'm
who are
up-
staying awake, roll perception checks.
Okay.
All right.
That's buddy.
Well,
Perception.
Bo's asleep, but doesn't matter.
I rolled a 2 on
Uh,
perception, so no.
So Bo is going beneath to sleep.
Yeah, but
30.
it doesn't matter because of one of his feet if he's
I
asleep or
rolled a
not.
22 on perception.
I rolled a 2.
That's an 18 for Aaronmere up in the crow's nest still.
This is 30 for Drew.
Let me see who is still awake currently. We have Drew,
Drew.
that is still awake.
Bo would be wherever Sabrielle is, so depending on if she's asleep, if he is,
She's asleep below as well.
well, he'll be sleeping next to her.
Lance, you say you're staying awake?
Yep.
Scrub, you say you're staying awake?
Until midnight, yes, sir.
Okay, Palamov is sleeping because I'm not dealing with that.
But Silver, Bo has the feet one eye open, which negates any penalty to perception while asleep.
You would be below
It just-
deck,
it
so
just-
it wouldn't.
You're below deck.
I just want to put that out there just in case.
You should be fine. Tal is going to stay awake. Sabriel is asleep.
Do I get a bonus because I have both low light vision and night vision? Or dark vision?
What
No.
Okay.
No. Because this is a
Just
very
curious.
well lit ship, right?
And
Yeah,
full-
it's fairly well lit that you have enough, like mage torches and stuff around.
and it's a full moon.
Yeah, and
full
it's a
moon.
full moon. As it starts getting dark, everyone heads off to their separate areas to sleep. As the
Wait, do I have to roll for Ace as well?
do you want Ace awake or asleep?
I'm gonna have Ace sleep. So
Okay, Ace is asleep. As you guys are about to, as the sun is starting to go down, who rolled above a 15?
I did.
Aaronmere did.
I think, yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah, I got a 22 on my roll.
Okay. And
I
got-
got a 2, so no.
no, it is nighttime.
There's stars in the sky.
As for anyone who
Drew-
rolled above a 15, you see that Tali is slowly, stealthily slipping. Well, actually, yeah, let's just say 15. I don't want to be rolling for every NPC action. You guys notice that Tali is slipping out from below deck and is slipping over to the other ship. Did anyone roll above a 20?
Yes, that would be me.
Yeah, 22.
Okay.
Aramir did.
No, I did not.
I thought you said you had 25.
No, I got 18.
Uh,
I had 30.
I had 22.
Okay. If anyone rolled above a 20, you also notice Frida is also slipping out and heading towards the bow of the ship.
I'm gonna
I would like
follow
to make my
them.
way down from the crow's nest and move to follow them.
I'm gonna follow, but stealthily.
Wait, who are you following? Because you didn't see Frida.
Tully.
Tali, you're following
Tully.
Tali onto the
Yeah,
other ship.
stealthily.
I'm gonna follow Frida.
You're going to follow Frida to the bow of the ship. Derek, where are you going?
I'm going to find a nice, quiet, semi-small spot where nobody's around and can watch me.
So you don't give a crap about either of them, and you're going off by yourself. Lance, you didn't see Jack, but you see Drew is heading off towards the bow of the ship. And
I'm gonna do stealthily, so.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Roll your stealth to see if Lance sees Jack.
I think he sees Jack because I rolled a natural 19 plus 17.
Ooh.
Okay,
I said stealthily for me too, and I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh my God.
Lance sees Jackal. You're on a ship
Well,
in the
does
middle
it
of the
see me?
ocean, and you think the sky is green.
Does Lance see Derek?
Well, are you being stealthy?
No.
Okay. You see Derek going off by himself.
Lance is gonna raise an eyebrow, thinking back to his shenanigans, and he's gonna follow.
Okay. Let us start with Aaronmere. You see Tully is going as fast as she possibly can, without her weapons, across the rope to the other ship.
I just follow her for now.
So you are following, just staying quiet.
Yes. Yes.
She is getting as far away from the ship as possible. By the time the sun sets and the moon starts to come out, you notice that she starts convulsing in pain.
Oh, mother.
Oh,
Shit.
Ah, son of a.
What?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Would
God.
I notice what it means?
Make an
Nature
knowledge
thing?
nature. Make a wisdom first.
Wisdom. That is 17.
You remember this is the girl that was singing during the bardic performance that you originally saw Scarlet. And you remember that she has a certain bite mark around her neck. Now roll a knowledge, nature, and add 5.
The 23 total.
You realize you've been around a while, and you remember this kind of thing that usually happens to those cursed with lycanthropy of some sort,
Oh boy.
but you are unsure of what kind of lycanthropy.
I see this and immediately move to below deck where the prisoners are. If there are any doorways proceeding that, I close them and use whatever I can to barricade them for the night.
Okay.
Okay, now turn to me. I'm
Make
following Frida.
real quickly. We're gonna make this a skill check since you're gonna have to do this quickly. Make a dexterity.
That is, not great. That's a 13.
Okay. You quickly realize what is going on, and you dash towards the downstairs area where you remember that there's a couple of rooms. However, in your hurry, you do happen to trip on a couple of the stairs, falling down, dealing
Oh,
2
God.
points of damage from your fall.
I'll take it.
Finally, someone other than me gets hurt.
You manage to duck inside this room. Make a strength check.
That is 18 total.
You quickly grab the desk that happens to be here. You think this is like the map charters room. You quickly grab the desk and the other furniture and are trying your absolute hardest to just push everything in the way of this door, hoping that it will hold. Make a stealth check.
That is, 22
God.
total.
Okay. You try to move all of this furniture as quietly as possible since you don't want to give away where you really are. And you're able to do it semi-successfully with a little bit of noise from the desk since it's kind of scraping across wood. And then you hunker down at the opposite end of the room, hopefully quietly, but you are unsure. With that, we're going to go over to Drew.
Hi.
What about the prisoners, though? What do they think about
Yeah,
this?
I said originally like I was moving towards the prisoner area and
Yeah.
barricading whatever I could. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
They were asleep.
Oh, God.
Okay, cool.
We're asleep.
They were asleep.
Then quickly I would like to tell Jinx to remain quiet and
You want
stay
to take
down.
Jinx with you, or take...
Jinx is there still.
Jinx has been there.
Ben?
Jinx has
She's
been
been
there.
there.
I know, but do you want to take Jinx with you into the room, or leave him guarding the prison?
She's been in the room.
Yeah, that's
Just
the room
keep
he's
it
going
the
to.
Oh, is it a different
No,
room
it's
from the
two.
prisoners?
It's two
Okay.
separate rooms because this is the
Oh.
bottom magazine area, and there was a room off to the side that was the chart room. That has.
Then yes, I
all
would like
this
to.
furniture.
Then yes, I called Jinx into the room with me,
Okay.
and tell them to stay quiet or they're dead, and that's it.
Okay.
In a
Roll
very
a
panicked
diplomacy
voice.
check.
Uh, that is not great either. Shit. That is a that is a 9 total.
Wow. Okay. They just look at you and it's like, I don't have to listen to you. Stupid tiefling jerk. Trying to tell us what to do.
I mutter under my breath, "Your blood," and then close the door.
Okay. With that, we're gonna go over to Drew.
Hi.
Okay.
I
You
am so
see,
scared.
you stealthily try to creep up to the bow. What was your stealth check?
Let's see. Total 36.
Oh, crap. Yeah, she doesn't notice you. You would think that your trainer noticed you.
Yeah, you think my mentor noticed me?
As you slowly approach, you notice that she's kind of being off by herself. She's looking around rather shiftily, and she pulls out a brooch that you don't quite remember her having before. And she slowly, she whispers into it still while looking around.
Alright.
Is there anything else you would like to do, or are you just sitting and watching?
I'm just gonna watch for now.
Okay. After a while of her talking into the brooch, she listens, looks around again, puts the brooch away, and slips back down below deck.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go over to the other ship to see what's going on.
You.
Okay. Anyone that is still
Stealthily.
awake,
Stealthily.
make perception
still.
checks.
Wait, what?
Anyone who's
Anyone?
still awake, make perception checks.
Alright.
Including me?
Oh,
Or no?
Oh,
God.
I got a 19 and plus 3. That's a 22. That is
You're gonna
much
hate me.
better.
Silver,
got
I'm
it.
glad that I actually got that natural 20 because now I can repay it with a natural 1 right now.
Yes. All right.
You're welcome.
Just in
Uh,
case I had to as well, that's a 21 for me.
No,
for
you
me,
know what's
that-
going on. You didn't.
For me, that's
Okay.
a natural 20.
All right.
I got a 22.
Lance and flying.
Lance and flying are the same.
Yes. Yes. Shut up. Lance and Drew, as you guys are just sitting around, Drew, as you start heading back, you hear some sort of loud roar come from the other ship that ends in a type of growl, guttural growl. Derek, you
I don't
look down
hear
at
jack
your
shit.
you look down at your stomach, thinking your stomach is growling at you. and hungry.
Well, how long has it been since I ate something? Good lord.
I mean,
Mom,
technically,
boy.
his character is 17. He's still a growing boy.
And how tall are you? 6 foot something?
I am 6'5".
Jeez. You're the tall.
You had to bring
Damn.
up it was a full moon. Had to bring it up.
Yeah, you had to bring it up.
Well, I'm doing this for something else completely.
I know. But you had
So,
to bring up it was a full moon. You reminded me of
once-
this.
Once I hear that, I'm just gonna go over to the other ship.
All right, so you're going across the other ship.
Do I need to make a climb?
Make a climb and stealth.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2d20s then, since I can. Let's see. That'll be climb.
While he's rolling that, Lance, what are
Is-
you doing?
Would he be up by Derek by now?
Yeah, he would be by Derek.
And did he hear what he just said?
Yes.
Okay. Derek, I do not think that was your stomach growling.
Nah, when was the last time we ate anything, Lance?
I would say we ate today, right?
Yeah.
No, that was not your stomach. That was something much, much more dangerous, I fear.
So for stealth, that was 31. For uh for climb, that's 25.
Okay. You make your way very slowly across the rope, and when you get over to the other side, you see a large, very muscular, very odd-looking hybrid form of a human and what looks like some form of jaguar or leopard that is completely white.
Oh
Is
joy!
standing on deck, hunched over, and then slowly starts looking around, trying to find a target.
Oh god.
Okay. Since I see that, I'm gonna try to hide somewhere.
Okay, Megan, with your stealth, you quickly dart to the side of the railing in front of the wheel, and you quickly duck down, seeing this monster. After a while, you hear large footsteps coming your way.
Ah, son of
No, don't die.
a. I'm gonna quietly pull out my sword.
Okay.
Do I have to make a sleight of hand?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, jeez, I haven't done my sleight of hand in a while. 32.
Okay. You successfully slowly take the sword out of its scabbard and just kind of hold it close to you as you hear the footsteps slowly approaching. And then some sniffing, but it isn't at you, it is right below you, where you remember there's a door that leads downstairs. You hear an angry growl and just the sound of splintering wood as the ground below you kind of ripples with the impact. And you hear the steps as it slowly starts going downstairs.
Can I follow it quietly?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay, make another stealth check.
uh, 29.
29.
They're gradually getting lower and lower.
Okay. As you slowly creep your way along the side and down the steps from the wheel, you look and see that the door that was once there is now splinters. And as you slowly creep towards the door, you see this monstrous figure is now descending the stairs. The stairs are not taking the weight well and are breaking underneath the feet of this monster. You see the monster this figure stop at the door to the magazine where the prisoners and the bomb is kept. Sniffs at it for a second, growls again, and just blasts through the door. You hear some screaming and not so happy voices from the other side.
Oh, fun.
Wolf, at this you hear the door next to you. Not the one you're at, but the door that was coming down explode. And the prisoners in your room just start screaming bloody murder.
Wait, did I see Arnmir go to the ship as well?
Yeah, you would have seen Aranmir
Okay.
go to the ship, but you didn't see him upstairs.
Okay, so fun.
All right, I need to send you a message real quick for a question,
Okay.
because that will reflect on.
Yeah, on that note,
Let's say,
I sent the
let's-
DM a DM.
Where?
PM.
Discord?
Yeah, Discord.
Discord message. And I know that Lance and Derek are on the other ship.
God, I want to light a candle right now.
You don't know.
Okay, well,
That's right.
until I
okay.
hear what something like that would sound like, I'm going to remain in my spot.
Okay. Okay. On the other side of the doors, both Drew and Wolf at this point, you hear growling and just kind of snapping and grating across metal as just there's yelling coming from the prisoners that are locked in this now inescapable cage. Drew, are you continuing downwards? Following it?
Yeah, since I know Arnmir's probably somewhere down here.
Okay. As you,
I'm gonna follow. Do I have to make a new stealth roll or
no, your
No.
last one is fine. As you slowly creep down and peer around the corner of the room, you see that this creature currently has both arms against the cage and is sitting and growling, foaming at the teeth, trying to get into this cage. You see that the once live corpses, that makes sense. That four bodies are rather charred, leaning up against the bars. You see now this creature has pulled pieces of these corpses through the bars and is currently still trying to get in. You see it takes a step back, growling even more, grabs the door and starts trying to yank the door off of its hinges.
does it look to be? Is it looking to be successful or?
It is looking to be succeeding.
Okay. Jeez. If I tried to go out, that would be very stupid.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna watch
All right.
for a second.
As you sit and watch, you see the door slightly bend, and the sound of metal grating against metal as the door is ripped from its hinges and thrown aside. You, Wolf, you hear this monstrous clang as you assume the door or something got ripped away, and you hear the screaming intensify, and then the sound as this creature enters the cage with 4 helpless victims awaiting its slaughter.
Helpless, my eye.
You took all their weapons and armor away.
They've got hands, don't they?
Good luck with that one.
Take a look at that one.
Damn it! With that, I moved to get the table out of the way of the door.
Oh, God.
Do I hear the tail being?
Yes, you hear this, and so does the creature. Because he stopped being stealthy.
Yeah.
After
I thought Tally was a woman.
Yeah.
So he
Drew,
said,
Drew doesn't know this.
oh. Neither does Iron Man. I can take it.
No, I do.
Aaron Mir knows who this is, but
Damn it.
Drew doesn't. Drew's the only one. Drew, you hear the moving of a large table off to your right. And
Is
you
that
see the
directly-
creature's
directly
head
to my right, or
directly to your right through a wall. And you see the creature's head whip around as it currently has one person in its mouth by the throat as the claws are piercing through another one. One more is laying at her feet, crying,
What?
and another one in the corner, cowering in absolute fear.
God, and I think my father trained those people.
I would take a gander that is Iron Mirror on the other side of the door.
So, Aaron,
Well, he just heard me yell out, "Damn it!" So
So,
This is true. Okay.
you continue moving it away, and now the door is unobstructed. As you hear footsteps coming your way, Drew, you see this creature has dropped the body that it had in its
Claws.
pierced with its claws, and is now moving towards the door where you're hearing the sounds come from.
I hear it moving towards the door, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not
I
quiet
back away.
footfalls.
I back away into the room and just get ready. I have my dagger in one hand and I draw my short sword in the other.
All right, so you take a step back as you draw your dagger and short sword.
That was fun.
Drew, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna wait and see if it's gonna break down the door.
Okay, Lance, I've been sitting and waiting for you to chime in what
Yeah.
you're doing.
You apparently
You heard all this.
Yeah, you heard all the howling and
Oh.
you heard the howling and all that.
No. Well, Lance is gonna hurry himself over to the other ship to see what the hell's going on.
Are you gonna drag
And
Derek?
Derek is going to go with, just because he sees him running off. And where the hell are you going? If there's food involved, I'm coming with.
Oh god.
Will you stop being an idiot and just follow me?
Oh, I'm about to get wrecked. Oh.
Oh, we're both gonna get wrecked.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but Wolf, it
I-
sounds like something else completely when you're doing that.
Oh god.
All right.
I'm puckering.
Bad wolf. Bad.
Oh god.
You hear
This is-
sniffing outside the door. Drew, you look at this creature, and it is sniffing at the door that you assume Aranmir is behind, and it is taking a second. You notice the two figures that were still alive are now booking it towards you,
Son of a bitch.
and the creature's head whips back towards them, and in a flash, they're both just dead,
Oh boy.
right at your feet.
Just trying to avoid that.
Son of a bitch.
It whipped its head.
Would I notice what it used to kill them?
Yeah. There's
Claws.
there's 10 very long protruding claws from each of their chests.
Wait, DM,
Oh.
DM. Just out of personal curiosity,
5
would you
each.
please make a side check to see if any of their pants are salvageable?
God.
You can look when you get here.
Damn it.
They are, but they are very covered in blood.
I can wash it.
Blood? I don't think so.
No.
So
One,
as far as
one
I
there's
know,
something else other than blood.
as far as I know, 2 were killed.
As far as you know,
As
2
you-
were killed.
Okay. I hear that and then God damn it. I call out.
Make it before you say anything. Make a perception.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Wait, who?
Wolf.
Okay.
That is 13 total.
There's a window to your right.
Assassin time.
Put that on the back burner.
Just giving you options.
Yeah, thank you for that. I call out loudly. Come on, you beast. How about a challenge?
Drew, you hear Aaronmir's voice from the other side of the wall,
Oh, what have I done?
and the beast lifts its head and slowly makes its way towards the door. You see the claws dragging along the wall leading to the door. Oh no. Sorry.
What?
And you see Aaronmir, you then see a rather large fist come through the door.
Oh shit.
Sounds like last Saturday night.
As it pulls back, you see the eye and the face of this white half leopard face staring at you.
Wait a minute, you did say leopard, right?
Leopard-like.
Holy crap, that actually reminds me of an old PlayStation game.
Oh god.
No, seriously.
I
What
did
is
that-
what is this game you speak of?
I don't remember the name. I was like,
My turn.
Sorry,
My turn.
I'll talk later.
At that, I just say, peekaboo.
With that, you just see this rather larger than you remember, form burst through the door, splinters shattering across the room, sprinkling off of you. And with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, son of a-
Yay.
I was gonna
I'm
say
gonna die.
I was gonna say as soon as it goes to break the door, I was gonna go and attack.
Okay, well, you can make that part of what's going to happen
Damn it.
here.
I was gonna.
That is 20 total for me.
Damn. Wait, do we all have to make initiative if we're going over there?
Nope.
No, it's just me, Drew, and this creature, or me,
Me, Drew,
Ar-
and this creature. Nice.
me, Armin.
Thanks for
sorry.
disregarding there. It's fine. Happens a lot.
Well, he did regard you.
That would be a 20 total for me as well. Fun.
Well, you asked for easier. Okay. So 20 for each of you.
Yes. And that would be 20 for Jinx as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I just need to find where my pencil went. Ace, stop falling on the floor.
I can imagine him just like, just like rolling on the floor on the other ship.
All right. So both Drew and Aaronmir got 20. Let us see what hybrid form of Tully's
Please get low.
got. She only got low.
Low. Yes.
Since it is surprise round, we're gonna go with Drew.
Okay.
This is your surprise round.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack.
I'm
with
not
my
gonna
sword.
turn on the. I'm not gonna turn on the camera since there's only a few of you.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us in this person with
In a single room, pretty much.
in a single room.
Yep.
Ooh. Does that have to be a natural 20? Might get up.
Natural 20.
Yep, natural
Alright.
20 to attack.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Roll your crit.
Oh. So 16. That's 18.
I might accidentally kill Drew and Aaronmir here. Because Scrub reminded me it was a full moon.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta start working on those second characters.
Wait a minute. While they're doing that, are Lance and Derek any
Lance and-
closer?
Lance and Derek, you guys are making your way across the rope by this point.
That would be 34 damage.
34 damage. Okay.
Does that look to be hurting?
Give me a second.
Oh wait, nope. 35.
35 damage.
I forgot. I do have a strength modifier now.
Okay. Yeah. As you quickly dodge over, and I assume you're attacking with the sword?
Yeah, sort of
Okay.
subtlety.
You stab the sword into this creature's hide. It lets out an angry growl. It feels like you did quite a bit of damage, but it isn't quite as much as you thought it should do.
Hi.
And it turns around and is now looking at you. Now with this, we're going to go into normal initiative order.
Wait, what about?
It will start
Wait,
with
new. Yeah, never mind.
Drew. You're at the top of the. Actually, Drew,
No,
Aramir,
I'll be-
roll a 20-sided because
Okay.
we need to decide which of you goes first, since you both
Actually,
have the same
I-
initiatives.
Probably him.
I'll just have him go
Alright,
before
so
me
Aramir
since
goes
I just
first.
went.
Okay.
I rolled a
Okay.
1 anyway, so.
Oh, well then, okay, cool. I rolled a 9.
Okay, so
Um,
Aramir, you see
Good time to get a 1.
this creature burst through the door, and Drew darts behind it, stabs it in its side, and the creature pushes Drew off. Now focusing on Drew.
Hello, buddy.
do we know the name of the girl? What was her name? It's Tali, right?
You would. See, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know this.
All right. I see him do that and call out that don't go for lethal blows. It's Tali.
All right. Good to know.
And then with that, I charge forward and try to make some slashes with my sword.
Alright, so you're not going to get full attack because you're about 10 feet away from the door.
Okay.
So you move into threat range, jumping over the table that you had in the way, and you come down with your attack.
That is 26 total.
Okay. You leap down and bring your sword, I assume?
Yes, that was for the attack.
Your sword down, and it's Tali manages to put her arm in the way, and the slash comes down across.
Oh wait, that's a critical.
Oh, okay.
19s are critical for a short sword.
Okay.
Me and you are both using the same sword, but mine is a +4 sword. Basically.
A sword of subtlety.
Yes, but
Okay.
a regular short sword is piercing as well.
Which I don't understand because it should.
I don't
pierce and
understand.
slash.
So
Yeah.
should we change it to slashing and piercing?
No, it'll be fine.
Alright.
They're just envisioning
Mm.
this
Are we
short
being
sword
saved by the
like
doctor?
dueler. Huh?
Are we being saved? Please tell me someone else heard that.
I
I
heard
did.
it.
Yeah, I heard
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about. I totally have a TARDIS garbage can.
Yeah.
It's like you're big, all of a sudden the doctor's going to appear and save Tali and everyone from.
Wolf, are you going for for lethal or non-lethal?
I'm going for non-lethal.
Okay. So there's 30 points of lethal damage.
35 for lethal, and then
Mm. Would you like to know how much damage I actually did?
Yes.
That would be 17 total with that one attack.
Okay. As you bring your sword down, she puts her arm in the way and it pierces, and you think you got deeper, but it doesn't go as deep as you thought it did.
That's fine. I don't want to kill her. Oh.
did she look like how injured did she look?
She looks upset, but not too hurt.
Okay, and my turn.
Yep.
Wait, no,
Go-
Jinx.
wait. Oh yeah,
Yep,
Jinx.
Jinx.
Tripper.
Yeah, Jinx goes forward to get her legs.
All right. Jinx, who's been crouched off to the side, now darts around and goes for legs. So make the attack.
Jinx might technically be bigger than her.
This is
That
a
would be
bigger.
difficult.
This is a. How big do you say she is?
She barely fits in this room.
So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So bigger than Arnmere here.
Mm-hmm.
That
so,
is
yeah.
a 20 total.
As Jinx darts forward to go for her legs, this creature moves with, now aware that you guys, moves with speed and is able to dodge out of the way, looking down at this wolf, and is now focused on Drew, who did a nice chunk of damage.
And since, just to make sure, since I do have. No, that would be if I wasn't the person.
Yeah,
Focus.
if it was focused on Aranmir, then you would get sneak attack. But
Okay,
it's
so,
focused on
yeah.
you.
Okay.
Would I have also gotten sneak attack damage because it was technically looking at Drew?
Are you
Sneak
are you
attack
multi-class
is a rogue
rogue?
thing.
Oh, okay.
Are you multi-class into rogue?
No. Well, I'll think about it though.
The rogue fighter.
That I don't know about that.
See how well
Anyways.
that one goes.
Well, he's already.
By this time, Lance and Derek, you're hearing the sounds of roaring, the sounds of crying, the sounds of slaughter, and the sounds of yelling coming from below deck.
Have any of the last wall survivors come up from that?
There's
No.
nobody alive.
They don't know
No.
this, but no one has come up.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Lance and tell him to get ready.
Why can't we never catch a break?
Because it's us.
This is true.
Now stay
Okay,
behind
so-
me. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's see. I rolled a 19 plus 9, so that'd be 28, I think.
28 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, you dart forward and release your attack. You only have one
With-
attack?
I only have one attack. Yes.
Okay. You release your attack, so go ahead and roll damage.
4 times 3. That'd be 12. Right?
4 times
But wait,
3?
4 times.
It's not a. Is it a critical?
Actually, no. 4 times 2. Sorry. So 8. Yeah, it is a critical. I rolled a 19.
Okay. So how much
so-
damage?
8, 9.
Backing up, now seeing the focus of its rage is now you. You release a slash that just seems to nick it, and it looks down at you and just growls. It doesn't seem that affected by what you did. Said 9 damage?
Yeah. 9.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
You like saying hi an awful lot.
Yeah.
With that, she is going to turn to you and release a barrage of attacks.
Oh boy.
Oh.
How many is a
Uh,
barrage?
First attack. Don't think it hits. Is that a 10? Wait,
That
here,
definitely-
10 to AC.
Nope.
That would
okay.
have to be Lance back in the day.
Be back in the day, yeah.
Why? Why?
What was that?
Unleashes 2 attacks. Miss both of them.
Woo! I
Aaron,
dodge out of the way.
So my turn
your
again.
Actually, Lance's
This
AC
time-
used to be 10.
I give up.
No, it used to be
Actually,
11.
I
Yeah,
can't
11.
kill you guys. I can't even hit you guys.
This time I would like to take all 3 of my attacks. 2
Okay.
are with the short sword and then 1 is with the dagger. So that's
Oh, wait, are we still at our old HP? Or
Oh, technically there's 2 attacks.
there's
For
a
old HP.
25 for the
session?
first attack.
like, did we heal at all?
This is still the day after the battle, so you haven't
it's
been
minimal
able to
healing.
heal.
Have we
Well,
healed
it's the
any?
day after when they
It's
were
the
done
day
the-
after, so you got your 14 points of healing, but that's it.
the-
Okay, I'm good. I'm good on health then.
Yeah, I'm good still. That's a 24. Or
That'll
sorry,
hit.
25.
That'll hit.
Yay.
Roll
First
all of your
attack,
attacks first.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, that's a 14. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
And then, ah, dropped a die. Okay, well, use the other one. It's fine. The other one's on the floor. It's okay. I'll go back for it later. That's an at 20. The
I
other
think
die.
that'll
so-
hit.
Yeah.
What if that hits?
So, first one is 13 points of damage.
This is the non-crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the crit would be 7.
7 points of damage for the crit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow.
Because it's with the dagger.
Ow. Okay. Seeing it is now. Yay!
Give it-
It's another
change
ship
it.
other than me. As you're seeing, the focus of its attacks is now Drew. You step forward, stab it with, stab it with your sword, bring the sword around, but it is now aware of you. Is able to jump back as you bring up your dagger and stab it into its hand that it stops your blade. All of the attacks not seeming to do much. Drew,
Jinx's
now your
turn. No,
Oh,
Jinx's
Jinx's
turn. She goes to bite and trip again.
Okay.
That's all I can do. So
No, probably not. It's 23.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. The bite is 1d6, right?
No, 1d4.
yes.
is it one?
1d4.
With a large.
Wait, no.
It's a
Is it-
large.
yeah, a large.
Oh yeah, large creature. So it's 1d6.
Okay.
No, actually a 1d8 for a large.
Oh, 1d8.
Seriously, I thought it was only a 1d6. That it only
I
went up by.
I thought I think I have it down as 1d6 for mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
thought it
Yeah,
only goes up
Before-
one dice increment.
So
So it's
1d8.
1d6. Oh, it's 1d8. Okay. Okay then.
So wait.
Um,
Would that?
oh, cool. That's 1.
Alright. Jumps forward and
After
can't
that-
even get her teeth through the skin,
Nope.
this thick skin.
Silver, just so you know, it doesn't go up by one because they got larger size. When it's an animal companion, it becomes a 1d8.
Oh, okay.
So Ace would only be able to get a 1d6, but since she's
okay.
an animal companion,
Oh,
she
Ace
gets
is a 1d6 for Ace.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, it will be if he ever becomes a large creature somehow.
That's what I get for
Okay.
Okay.
rules.
So,
Well,
and now she would like to take her chance to trip.
Alright.
I think I need to bring up her CMB. Phone, work with me, please.
Don't
Fine,
work with
fine.
him. This is annoying. I can't do
Uh,
anything.
I'm
Silver.
sorry.
You and I know both they're not doing much to it either.
Yeah, but at the same time, can't even attack. This giant creature can't hit a stupid little human.
So it's a little slow with its movements, and a little clumsy.
it's
That is 24 for the CMB.
That'll trip it.
Yes.
Just barely.
Oh.
So as Jinx jumps forward, bites into the leg of Tali, but can't even get through the skin. And out of frustration, she swings around using her hindquarters and knocks her prone. So Tali is now prone.
Okay. So
Drew, your turn.
since it's not focused on me, I get sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Since someone else is in. Actually, no, you wouldn't because it needs to be in combat with Aaron Mirror Jinx.
Well, since it's prone.
To help us.
Since it's prone, it's a minus to AC, but
Okay, so it doesn't. Okay. Well, I rolled a 20 anyway, so.
that'll hit.
That a 2. I rolled a 1.
Oh
You
god.
see, I rolled a 1 on damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on damage. That
Okay.
cuts to 2.
As you see Telly hit the floor from Jinx's attack, you bring the sword down and stab it into her shoulder, but it doesn't even go through the skin.
Son of a... I feel like my arrows would
And
more.
with that, Telly is going to take her turn to her movement to stand up, and she is going to attack this very annoying human that she can't seem to hit.
Hi.
New D20. Mother. 14?
No.
Gosh dang it. And second attack. There we go. 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. With that, how much damage is it? It's really crap damage. You take 4 points of damage.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Seems like you're having a bad time, Drew.
So you see Tali stand up and in anger lets out a slash with one claw that you're able to duck behind, but the second claw comes up and catches you across the chest. Wolf, this attack is now coming at you.
Oh, joy.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. As you see the claw scrape across Drew's chest, you see the claw now coming for you, dealing 3 points of damage.
Guys,
I
I want to
appl-
get here. Come on.
And as you see the blade, as you see these claws continue through, that is a 19 to hit Jinx.
Yeah, no, that's not touching her.
The claws stop as it hits Jinx's armor.
Oh my god.
Oh my word, I'm so annoyed.
Sorry, my pet's in tank.
Why would
You're
it
supposed
only
to be the
a
tank.
D4? Why would it only be a D4 for this attack?
Because it is considered unarmed.
Yeah, but if it's
claws.
if it's
It
a
has claws as
large
well.
creature with claws, it should do at least a D6.
True.
Oh, I wasn't adding
Dumb.
strength.
That's why.
Okay, well, too late now.
All right.
Oh well.
So just based on that round, update, guys. I'm really feeling it right now. I'm at 60 HP.
I'm at 40.
You know,
Just go.
Hang on. Derek and Lance, whereabouts? We are moving in after all.
By this point, you would have reached the deck.
The deck. So you're
Yeah,
just
we
the
already
deck.
covered
Hold
that though.
We're
Yeah,
below.
you already covered that. Said that.
Yeah, we already covered that. So
No,
Uh,
I said they could see the deck. They didn't. I didn't say they were.
You said we were on the deck.
Yeah.
It's 10 seconds. It's a large deck.
That was 5
Okay.
minutes.
mm,
No, it's 10-second rounds. You asked last time.
yeah, that's last session or
Okay.
last round. Sorry.
So, Aaronmere, go. Come on,
uh,
we need to speed this up.
at this point, I drop both my weapons and just go at her with my hands, with my claws.
With your claws. Okay.
Yes.
Make an attack.
Yeah, first one misses. That's funny. That'd
For
be
the one?
first one was a total of 13.
No.
That is 22.
That'll hit.
Sorry, no, 19 total.
That
for the
won't
second
hit.
one. Ah, damn. And 19 for the last one.
That won't hit. So as you reach forward, it's a barrage of claws now, and every single one seems to hit, but isn't even getting past the
Then the armor.
skin.
Skin.
Can't even pierce the skin.
Okay. Jinx's turn now. That misses.
Jinx
Move
steps forward and kicks Jinx out of the way. Ugh. Drew, your turn.
That'd be 19 plus 9, so 28.
That'll hit.
And this is sneak attack. Just want to
It
make
would
sure.
be sneak attack because the last one attacked was Jinx. So she is facing
Okay,
the other way.
so 6, 11, 6, 11, 17.
17 points of damage.
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Oh,
You-
wait. 17, 18, 23. Keep forgetting the modifiers. You need to get sneak attack damage dice.
Okay. As you dart forward, seeing the opponent, you jump up on the back and stab near the neck. She throws you off, but seems to have felt that one. Not as much as you would like, but she felt it. And with that, we move to her attacking Erenmir. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Now we're getting onto hits.
That will deal 10 points of damage.
All right.
The cleave goes through. That's a crit on Drew. So
Ow! Okay.
that will deal 15 points of damage to Drew.
Ow! Okay.
And it will continue going through. That is a 20 to hit Jinx.
No.
Gosh dang it. The cleave stops at Jinx. Second attack is coming at Erenmir, and that is a 17.
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you see her now very annoyed with this. Slashes across Erenmir, cutting a not too deep, but a rather nice slash across his chest. The claws continue through as it strikes right next to Drew's chest. Neck. Goes across him, and once again stops in the armor of Jinx. The second claw comes across and goes to Erenmir, but Erenmir is able to duck out of the way. So with that, it is Erenmir's turn again.
I move to tackle her to the ground and get her into a chokehold.
Okay. You can certainly try.
That's a 28 total.
Wow. Okay.
20 total.
So you leap forward and are able to tackle her to the ground and get her into a chokehold.
And then
Uh.
I would like for a Jinx to like get on top and try and keep her pinned like that.
Okay. Roll another CMB for Jinx.
Is there any?
That one's not as
modifiers
good. That's a 15 total for hers.
Okay. As
Wait,
Jinx
hold on. Let me see. I need to double check. Sorry, no, that's 25. I got that confused.
Jinx splays out on top of this form, trying to keep it pinned. Drew, your turn. You now see that Erenmir has Tali in a chokehold and pinned.
And I could hit her without an issue.
You can, yes.
Okay, and it wouldn't affect them.
It will be a little bit less to the attack because you have to dodge hitting Jinx,
Okay.
which is sitting on Tali's chest.
So I'm gonna try to go for non-lethal.
Okay.
And let's see, non-combat, so I wouldn't get sneak attack.
You technically would get sneak attack because, once
Okay.
again, it's dealing with 2 other people.
Okay, that is 17 plus 9. 26.
26. That'll hit. I
Okay.
didn't intend for this combat to take so long.
3.
By this time, by the way, Derek and Lance, you are now coming down the steps where you hear the scuffle.
Oh, good. I came back just in time.
20.
You can see inside the door there's bodies of the last wall people torn apart. How much damage was that? Sorry.
20.
20 damage?
I'm just
sword,
gonna, I'm just gonna comment. Why does this always happen when they're involved?
So you reach forward and stab, and this one appears to hit its mark. She's still kicking, but is not resisting as much. She looks like she's about to pass out.
I mean, chokeholds will do that.
Okay, and do I hear these guys coming by?
You hear people coming down the steps behind you by this point.
And okay, so I know that so I'm gonna say, this is Tali, so don't, or use non-lethal.
Okay. And with that, we go to Tali's turn, and she's going to attempt to break the grapple.
And she's
That is a 25.
Yeah.
Okay, she has to break the additional grapple. That's an at 20, so she breaks it.
Yeah.
She breaks out of you guys as you start to see that she's weakening you, lessen your grip, but she uses that moment to break out. However, that is her action to get out. She's seeing that she's hurt, and sees that the door is blocked by Drew, is now looking towards that window.
Wouldn't Arnmir and Jinx be in her way though for that?
She pushed them off, so she would be in view of it. However, since that was her move and her action, she cannot continue. So with that, it is Aaronmir's turn.
I move to tackle her again, and as I do so, I call back to whoever is there. Get Scarlet and Gale now. That is 26.
That'll succeed.
Yes.
So you jump forward and tackle her again, and tackling her to the ground, unable to let her move.
And then, just for shits and giggles, I have a Jinx jump on top of me to keep her there.
Okay, I assume
Sadie,
you're
what
accepting
you
of it,
doing?
so I'll just say yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna resist that. Just Jinx is gonna
Drew,
jump on
your
me.
turn.
Can I attack them at all? Because
It's currently a ironic, very strange dog pile.
so I'm guessing no.
There's not a lot of open place that
Uh,
you can, but it will be heavy penalties to hit, unless you want to hit your friends.
No, I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just not gonna go.
Okay. At this point, Derek and Lance, you guys have entered into the powder magazine and are making your way around. You see there is no Last Wall survivors anymore. They have their throats ripped out or claws torn open. You round
actually,
the
can I-
corner and you
can I say-
see...
Can I say I hold my action until she breaks free?
Yeah. You round the corner to see Jinx on top of Aaronmir, on top of this rather large, monstrous form, and Drew standing in the doorway with his blade ready to pounce.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
I'll second that. Lance, how fast can you run?
I can run fast enough.
Okay, you might want to go and get the captain and the other captain.
Okay, will you guys be good until I get back?
If we aren't, then you don't have to worry about healing us.
That's not funny, Derek.
Just go. We got this.
Lance, I think, is gonna run back the other way to go get the captain and the others.
Okay. So Lance is now running. Derek, I assume you've drawn your weapon. No,
I'm
who's-
drawing. Well, no matter what I draw, I'm only doing lethal damage.
You can choose.
You can choose non-lethal.
I can?
Yeah.
That's with
With
every,
the gun.
every
bullets.
weapon and every attack.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wait a tick. Wait a bleeding tick. Damage normally.
If you try to attack, doesn't he have to like do an acrobatics to get past me?
Yeah, he has to do acrobatics to
What
get
if
past
I
you unless
shot?
he shoots over your shoulder. But it's still going to be negative penalties to hit because it's there's currently 2 bodies on top of the body he wants to shoot.
Damn.
Okay, so
Okay,
You can-
well, in that case, I'm just going to draw my masterwork longsword that Bo is so nice enough to give that I'm probably going to be impaled upon.
Don't think it's you that's gonna get stabbed there, buddy.
I am going to do said acrobatics check.
Alright.
Okay, that's not bad. That is a cat rolling for my dice. 25, 16 on the roll, plus 9, so 25.
You're able to get past with relative ease.
And I would like to. I'd like to try going for non-lethal, knocking her on the head with the hilt of my sword.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, she is in a perfect position.
Okay, you're going to take a -5 to hit because 2 of your friends are currently on top of it, unless you don't care about hitting them.
I care about hitting them.
Okay.
He and I have a score to settle later, but that's besides the point. Let's see here.
The screen is starting to work out for that.
That is a 21
With the -5?
with the -5, because my masterwork longsword, I get +1 to my roll.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, that's 1 die 8, not 1 die 20. Dear God. Non-lethal. Let that. That is 7.
Okay. You step forward around and seeing this struggling but somewhat weak creature, you step forward and just bunk right to the back of her head and she falls unconscious.
Really? That easy?
She was at 1 hit point.
No. One hit a quitter. I gotta thank her when she wakes up. She kind of took care of these guys. I honestly didn't know what I was gonna do with them.
Okay. So we're now falling out of initiative.
Derek better take all the claim for this.
She's not dead.
She's not dead, she's
Not for the
unconscious.
kill, but I mean, he should take all the glory for winning the fight.
Go ahead and see how that
I
works with
win!
Aaron Mir.
Alright.
Oh, you'll just see Derek with his
So-
hands just running around.
So Aaron Mir and Jinx realize that Derek is successfully knocked unconscious, this writhing mass of anger.
Teeth and fur.
As it does relax, you see the form slowly start shrinking back into the form of Tali.
I would like to do a heal check to heal some of the more grievous wounds that we inflicted.
Okay,
Even though it's not
go
lethal damage, I want to heal her a little bit.
Would I
Okay,
be
go
able
ahead.
to help him with that?
Sure.
Okay.
That is 20 total.
You are successfully able to. You see specifically the couple of wounds Drew did before you said go non-lethal. You're able to patch him up so she is not bleeding, but you keep her unconscious as you think it's a bad idea to let her wake up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like to keep her unconscious with this.
Yeah, and that's 19 from me.
Yeah, same. You're able to help patch up the wounds. The wounds that mostly Drew delivered that were really, really grievous. You guys take a second after the adrenaline relaxes, realizing you now have a were cat of some kind in your group. Also taking a moment to realize that she currently has no clothes on.
I'm gonna take my coat off and throw it over her,
Okay. Wolf, roll a wisdom check.
and a constitution to keep from bleeding out the nose.
No.
Dude, I've been a merc for 50 plus years. There's not a whole lot of that I haven't seen.
Well, I'm only 17, so this may be one of the only other times I've seen a naked woman. So
That
I
is
mean,
a 12 total.
anyway, I'll be right back.
You seem to remember that she was doing something before she transformed, possibly leaving her clothes in a bundle upstairs, up on the deck.
I send Jinx to fetch her clothes in.
Okay. Jinx goes over and does find her clothes that happen to be in a nice convenient pile. She brings them down to you.
I move and set the clothes down next to her unconscious body. So they're the first thing she sees when she wakes up, and then I move to right underneath where the window is and sit down against the wall.
Okay. After a while, Lance returns with Scarlet and Tal, who see the situation. Well, it certainly seems we have an interesting situation here. Can someone please explain, because right now the mind does not lend very good things to you folks.
Why don't you ask your little bard friend there?
I'm actually a little curious myself.
She looks over. And what would you mean by that?
She's part of your troop, isn't she?
No,
No.
she's not.
Tally was the one that
You
she
remember
had joined
was-
the battle.
She was part of. She just happened to be someone who was in town at the time. It was a bardic competition, so she and Tal, she and Scarlet were competing.
Have you ever heard of her before?
No, not that I can say. Now, can someone please tell me why she's naked in the center of the room?
Actually, she still has my coat on her.
Well, yeah, but her clothes are to her side.
She was
Werecat of some sort, apparently.
Ah. Well, that's a problem, isn't it?
That's putting it lightly, yes.
Looks
Tal
like-
motions for Scarlet to pick up the clothes, and she does. And
I'm gonna walk out of the room
okay,
and onto the ship.
Gale gently lifts her up. For tonight, anyway, I believe that our hold will be sufficient enough. It's held much worse than this before. I don't think we want to leave her alone on a ship full with explosives.
That's true.
This trip just keeps getting better and better.
Alright.
Well, now, if all of you are done, I'd like to make sure that the explosives weren't messed with in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Looking over it, some of the barrels got knocked over by what appears to be a metal door that was ripped off its hinges, and a fair amount of the primer you were using as fuse around is now kind of soaked with blood. So,
Okay, I've got a little bit of work to do here. You mind clearing the area, please? Thank
By the
you.
way, that's a 17 for climb. So to get to the ship.
I'm just for the sake of brevity saying everyone made it over.
Okay.
I was just gonna have something funny happen that first couple times.
If I rolled a natural one, though, that would be bad.
Exactly. So you guys. So you guys make your way back over to Serenity.
Except for me.
Except for you get it patched up relatively easily. It wasn't a whole lot, but there's an awful lot of blood on the floor.
And
Yeah,
a couple
I-
dead bodies.
If I have to, I carry Jinx back over.
Okay.
So she's on the
I'll
ship
s-
because there's no more need.
Yeah.
As soon as they're over, I'm gonna walk up onto the deck and just make a quick perception check to make sure nobody's on the ship with me.
You don't need to because you realize everyone who's currently in that fight is currently on deck.
Of the other ship.
The other ship, no, they've all left by now.
Okay, then I'm going to use a couple of minutes to. You read that direct message I sent you on. You did?
Performance check.
Well, don't I have to do it in the order that I thought it was in? The knowledge, religion, and then performance?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you.
Good one, religion.
Where is the. Okay, so this is a straight one, in fact. I have no modifier in religion.
You don't know, Jack.
No, I've got
he,
an
he,
18
he was
on
saying
the roll.
straight roll. He was saying a straight roll.
I heard straight one.
Well, he
Sorry.
meant when he did say straight woman, he meant as in
A straight roll.
nothing to add to it.
Yeah. No, I got an 18 out of that, and I thought I had a modifier, and I don't.
Okay.
Well, if you don't have a modifier in it, then it's your intelligence.
Intelligence.
It's
Yeah,
mine.
it's your intelligence, and if you're proficient in it, then you add another 3.
Okay, I am not proficient in it, so it's just
Straight intelligence.
20. That's total.
You know relatively well what you need to do.
Okay, then, without further ado, I am going to dance a little prayer and hope I do something right.
Yes, he is dancing.
Trust me, I
Anyone who's currently awake, make a perception check, just because I want to see how funny this could be.
just keep in mind I am not
I
pleased
rolled a
with
natural
what I'm-
20.
Oh God. Well, I'm just going to
That's 18 for me.
Okay.
The intent of the dance is to make sure that all the lost souls here find their path, no matter how particularly unsavory they were, and for death to forever turn a blind eye to Bo and everyone else that Derek's a part of. And with that, I have a 19.
Okay. So anyone who is awake who rolled over a 10 realizes Scrub never came back. Derek never came back across. You look over and you see him. You have no idea what he's doing.
Can I roll a
It looks like he's just dancing like an idiot.
Will I be able to roll?
Lance, since you're proficient in knowledge religion, you can roll a knowledge religion.
Oh my God.
Alright.
I'm too tired for this. And then Aaronmere heads down to go to bed. Just done with today.
I rolled a 17
Okay.
and
That's easy enough. You recognize this is a dance to Ashava. Although not executed flawlessly, but he's still...
It's recognizable.
It's recognizable,
Oh my God.
if not very, very silly. So, you know what it
I
is.
should have done.
Lance is
All I
just
can imagine
gonna-
is Flashdance
Oh my God.
with like the water falling on him.
Because he's a maniac, maniac.
Stop.
Lance,
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Stop.
Lance is gonna grin and just say under his breath, "You're not as bad as you try to make yourself out to be."
He doesn't make himself out to be bad at all.
He's just an idiot. All right. Anyone else want to accomplish anything tonight?
No.
Okay.
Not have a bad dream.
Hmm?
Not to have a bad dream.
Roll a fortitude.
Wait a minute, wouldn't that be, no, it would be Will.
What? Your
Oh, yeah, it
god
would be
is
Will, technically.
Soranos, right?
Yes, they're honest.
DM whisper.
I want whispers.
You don't want this one.
No, I know. We don't. I was waiting for it.
The
I just
rest of
fought
the
a
night.
werecat. Can I get something?
The rest of the night passes in relative ease. Those that were battling are now very exhausted. You guys are able to get your sleep. You awake the next morning.
And that's 14 hit points recovered, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I am 1 hit point short of when we started today.
I'm 1 hit
Wow.
point short of being completely healed.
Lance is completely healed. Yay.
Okay. You guys awake the next morning, some sleeping better than others. Tal is once again already awake. But instead of being in his usual place behind the wheel, instead Karnak is there. As Scarlet and Tal are standing outside the brig area where Tali is now clothed and is awake.
Oh yeah, she has my coat.
The other various people, such as Mira and Jutha, them are making themselves useful, going about their business.
I'm gonna go find Frida.
Okay.
Lance is actually going to go and find Derek.
Okay.
Derek would like to go find Tally and check on her and, in a very inconspicuous manner, ask for his coat back.
Okay.
Aaron Muir is going to Tally as well.
Okay. Just waiting on Bo.
Bo is currently having
Bo
a.
is not happy with me.
Bo is currently having a. I guess you could say a. I am not sure how Bo is currently feeling. He is
A mental breakdown of sorts?
probably might be locked in a room by himself at the moment. And things might not turn well if what Silver just said to me means what I think it means. Because if so,
You don't.
Bo doesn't know what it means, but if it means what I think it means,
He's very pissed.
that is terrible. It
So it
means
probably
what-
means what you think it means because he's terrible.
Everyone assumes
Lance
the
is-
worst of me.
Yes.
Oh, it hurts my feelings.
For good
Because
reason.
it's you,
For good reason.
Silver.
There's
you
a
make
list of
yourself
evidence.
You make yourself out to be like that.
A monster.
I'm not
Yes.
a monster, guys.
You make
I asked
yourself out to be
Setra
like that.
about that.
That wasn't me. That was the dragon.
A dragon with your name written
Moving on.
over it.
Moving on.
Yeah, so
Anyone?
Bo is going to be in the farthest down, darkest place he can find.
Okay.
And he's currently playing with his blade.
Oh boy.
All right. Whoever is going over to Tali, we'll start with you.
Yep.
You guys head over to the brig area, and you see Tal and Scarlet are sitting outside waiting, and you see Tali is finishing getting dressed. As you approach, Tal holds out the coat to you, Derek.
Thanks.
Has she said
Hey.
anything?
Not yet.
Derek's
Do you
gonna.
have plans of what to do with her?
Well, if it is just a simple matter of cursed, then we have a decision to make whether to leave her or whether we are to confine her to the other ship while the next full moon is, because we will be having another full moon before we arrive.
Derek's gonna speak up. If that's the case, then I can stay over there. I mean, I gotta move the bomb anyway. Maybe dismantle it if we're not blowing the ship.
Well, she can stay amongst us for now, because if it's just a simple matter of being cursed, she is able to control when she turns normally, unless it's a full moon. However,
And if it's not,
if it is willing, then that is a different matter altogether.
Maybe we should ask what she wants to do.
from what I saw, it didn't seem willing.
And that is what I thought.
And at the very least, she made the choice to leave this ship.
Which does say wonders about her. However, our prisoners are now dead.
Well, they were half dead.
Can't
I
be
didn't think
helped.
that a real loss.
Yeah, it can't be helped either way, Captain.
To be fair, we were planning on putting them on whichever ship we were sending to explode anyway, so their deaths don't mean too much to me.
You know, it's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing, but I was kind of holding off because I like to have that little spark of maybe they'll come back from whatever dark hole they've got.
Well, currently they have several holes inside their chests, so I don't think they'll be coming back anytime soon.
Oh well. And Derek's gonna walk up to the cage and just call out to Tally. You doing okay?
She sighs. I'm doing fine. Wish no one had to see me like this. Didn't know we would be on this ship for so long.
That's all right. If anything, I thought it was pretty cool.
You weren't there for most of the fight.
Yeah, but I was there for the last one, which, sorry about that knock on the head.
That knock on the head was the least of my worries. She winces as the pain is still there from the holes a certain human opened in her
Alright.
body with a certain sword.
Yeah, they're good at doing things like that. Trust me, I got stabbed in the gut the other day.
Yes, I remember. I almost removed your head. Anyway, it is at least fortuitous that I find myself in company of people that can both protect me from myself as well as me from other people.
How long has this been going on?
Well, considering I don't quite know what age I am because of how long I've been out in the wild, but it's been since I was afflicted with it since I was a little girl. So, if you choose to leave me behind or choose to lock me up, either way, I'm used to it by now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't imagine having to live with something like that.
You get used to it after a while.
Well, some of us get used to a curse like that after a while.
It's bearable. I mean, in combat, you are rarely ever beaten.
Except for last night.
Except for full moons, when you don't quite become yourself. You learn not to get too attached to people.
Well, good thing you're in our company then.
Well,
Fair
if you can control when you turn, unless it's a full moon, we just need to make sure that you're locked away when a full moon comes around.
That would be the most logical.
What about bindings? I mean, as long as it's not too tight, then we might also be able to make do with something like that.
If you can find bindings strong enough, I'd be
Yes.
much appreciated to hear, because nothing I've tried thus far has worked.
Yeah.
By the way, Dan,
How's
we're only gonna be on the ship for 2 weeks, right?
2 more.
There's a full moon. Once every
Different
4
world.
months.
Different
Or 4
world.
weeks.
So it might be
4 weeks.
There's
close
a-
to the end of the 2 weeks.
There's a full moon every week. The moon cycle is there's a full moon every week.
Okay.
Oh, great. So it's going to be twice that this happens.
This is the first
Yeah.
time. This is the first week, so you'll have one more.
One more,
Okay.
and then the next one will happen when we're on land.
Yeah.
Okay, so just wanted to clear that up.
Derek's going to stand there quietly and ponder something and then pipe up. Captain, question about that other ship.
Yes.
If we're not planning on blowing it up, does that mean it's up for grabs?
Well, technically the ship belongs to Sabriel, so what we do with that ship is up to her. Most of her crew was just slaughtered aboard that other ship, so she can't currently man it by herself, which is why she's over here on the Serenity.
Wait,
Plus,
real quick.
She seems to have a
Well,
particular
those
attachment
weren't
to
her people.
Yeah, I was like, doesn't she still have a
She has
sort
her.
of
She has
crew of her
what
own?
you said. She has her own people, and then those were her
Yeah.
people. The people.
But her people are 4.
Okay.
That's still 4.
I just wanted, because the way you phrased that made it seem like
No.
all her crew was killed off. I was like, wait,
No.
no. Okay.
Just you need you assume from this ship of that size you need at least 6 people to man it. So unless they want to really work,
6.
yeah.
6, you say?
Yeah.
I'll be happy to take it off her hands if she doesn't want it. Just for the sake of keeping Tally safe.
Well, you would have to ask her, not me.
Where would the lovely lass be?
Last I saw her, he was with that friend you call Bo.
She. Not he.
Let it go.
Did I? Pronouns. You humans have such strange pronouns.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to go and have a word with the lady. By your leave, Captain. Tally.
They nod as Gale has proceeded to unlock the gate and let Tally out.
He's gonna shout over his shoulder as he's rushing to go find Sabriel. If you need anything, just ask around or look around. I'm usually somewhere.
I've been on the ship long enough to know, you idiot.
It still is nice to consider the fact. And with that, it's up to the DM.
Okay. Let us move. Is anyone else doing anything that is still there with Tali?
Oh, well, where's Johan? Well, Johan.
Johan is currently last you saw is currently talking with Jutha about something.
Oh, well, Lance is going to go over and talk to him.
Okay. Wolf, anything else?
I would like to see, or you said we already took all their armor and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll probably go back to them and continue with the book.
Okay. Then we'll move over to Drew. Drew.
Okay.
After a little bit, you are able to find Frida. She is up in the crow's nest. It is her turn to be lookout.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up.
Okay. You get up. I'm not going to make you do a climb check for that
Okay.
if you're wondering.
Yeah.
You get up. Has the spyglass and is currently keeping a lookout. Moon's getting jealous of NPCs.
You're getting jealous of NPCs. Why not join?
Ouch.
It's always an option.
Wolf just read chat.
No, I
I
didn't
have it.
actually. I was just making it to that comment. I don't have Twitch open.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm. Thought I'd find you up here.
Considering it is my turn to be on watch, it would be a logical place.
So
I just realized how sarcastic I made most of my characters.
yeah.
And Sundar.
The difference is they're never going to like you.
Nobody likes me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, nobody likes you right now except for
Anyway,
I'm-
moving on.
yeah. Anyways, so I know you like your secrets, but never noticed that brooch before.
She looks at you. What brooch? I'm not
Inside
wearing a
check.
brooch.
The one you were talking to last night.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Insight check.
I know you're lying to me because I was there.
And what reason would I have to lie?
I don't know. That's
Oh my
that would
God.
be
Okay.
that would be my reasoning for asking.
Well, if you must know, the brooch was a family heirloom, and I was saying a prayer to it.
May I insight check that?
Go ahead! And here we have the return to insight check everyone.
Well,
Oh,
at least I didn't insight check for every single thing for that. That's be a natural 20 gets up.
She got a natural 22.
oh my.
So do you roll again?
What's your modifier?
Insight check.
Sense motive.
Yeah. That'd be a 9.
You believe her.
Okay. That means her modifier was better, or she's telling the truth.
Yep.
You don't know?
Just surprising that I'd never saw it before.
Well, it's not something I like to take out in company.
And I just pull out my pocket watch, look at it. Oh, I know the feeling for family heirlooms.
Yeah. Is there something you wanted? I really must get back to my watch.
All right. I was just curious. That was all. And I'm surprised you didn't see me last night.
I was distracted.
All right. And I slide down.
Okay. With that, we will go over to Lance.
Okay.
So much exposition, it's so awesome!
He's gonna walk up to Johan and tap him on the shoulder. Hey, Johan.
Yes.
Just for safety reasons, where did you pick the box that contained that sword?
I gave the box to Jutha. We are going to have a meeting with the other clerics tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Should I say today?
Oh,
To
Oh.
see what it is we should do with this sword.
well, what time are we having this meeting?
We shall have it around nightfall when most others are asleep. We don't want
To cause a disturbance.
to cause a disturbance, as well as I'm not sure I trust too many of the other people that we have taken on board.
I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, my team in particular, I don't trust.
That's a lot. What does that say about you that you're still traveling with them?
Ooh, get called out.
Hey, listen. I originally just tagged along, particularly when we attacked Captain Scarlet, because I actually saw this and there was something bad going on here. But then I stuck with them because they're actually decent fighters.
That's the only reason.
But not decent people. Thanks for that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well,
Survival of the fittest, Ironmere. If you can't fight, you stick with somebody who can.
we shall talk tonight to see what we shall do with the sword. If the sword
Alright.
is to be believed, then only a true follower of Sarenrae can wield it, and
Do
that is currently either you or me, since we are the only followers of Sarenrae that there's currently on this ship.
Alright,
Do I
well,
s-
it'll all be decided then.
Yes.
Alright. And with that, he's going to go back, and he's actually going to go back to his room.
Okay.
Do I smell a budding rivalry in the making?
Slow down, man.
Hey, I made the DM
Alright.
laugh.
So, for the sake of setup for next session, I'm going to say that the next 2 weeks passes uneventfully. With a couple of instances, you were able to safely get Talia over onto the other ship and restrain her enough that she didn't cause any more of a problem. You had a couple of problems with other mercenary groups and other pirates along the way, but you're able to get around them or talk your way out of them thanks to someone remembering to grab the Silver Flute flag and flying those colors, and able to pass through a blockade that led to Corvith. Little ways before Corvith, there is a secluded cove that the Serenity is docked in. And where we will pick up next time is in the land of Corvith, just outside of the main capital city.
And I just want to say for this rest of this time, however distance this is, Bo has not eaten anything. He's only subsisted off of good berries for the past couple of weeks.
Okay.
Can I have my spar with Karnak?
And can I have my talk with Sabriel?
Yes. I was just setting up for where we are going to be next week. Next week we will be
Okay.
in Corvith. So this is just what happens over the 2 weeks. I assume Aaronmere, during that time, you finish reading the book. So by next session,
Yes.
you will have your addition to your strength. Flying.
Yes.
You and the other clerics, Jutha and paladins, all discuss and agree that until the sword can be confirmed by a leader of a clan, a church of Sarenrae, that it is best to leave the sword alone.
Alright.
And for you and Johann not to know where the sword was is just in case.
Alright.
So you do not currently know who has the sword.
Alright.
Derek, what did you want to talk to Sabriel about?
Hey, Sabriel, do you still want your ship?
I mean, the ship was on loan. That I have no particular need for it. Why?
Because you only have yourself and 4 others of your group. Am I right in remembering?
You would be correct in but that still doesn't answer why you want the ship.
Well, Bo's our friend. You're a friend of Bo's to a point. Therefore, you're a friend of us. Therefore, you share this ship with the rest of us. And you would have no need of a ship like that. Can I please have it?
You just want that to be a thing.
Roll a diplomacy.
I just wanted to bust in, and then I just like he calls dibs. He wants dibs on the ship.
Oh my god. That is a 27.
Is it a
She
natural
looks
20?
at you. She looks at you and just goes, "Not happening."
Haha.
What if I worked off the loan?
Considering I'm going to need that ship in the future to get my daughter back, not happening.
Damn. What if I worked for you? No, wait, no, that wouldn't work. I'm part of Black Powder Wolves. Never mind.
I mean, so is Bo, but
Hey, that's right. Bo's part of the Black Powder Wolves, so
I'm not
therefore.
there.
No, but I'm still going off the same thought train
Bo
of
is a special circumstance.
so is the ship.
No. Nice try. She pats you on the cheek and walks away.
Why can't anything nice ever happen to me?
Because
By
you're
the
an
way-
idiot.
So
All right.
I sent you a Discord message.
Aaronmere, we will have a Karnak versus you talk in DM chat before next time.
Okay.
Merely because I feel that this is recording is going on almost 4 hours.
It is.
So I'm gonna call it a
Isn't it-
session here.
That's nothing compared to the Scarlet battle.
I'm a monster, and I'm gonna apologize
Yes.
now.
I'm still going on if what your message means, what I think it means.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
more there's more whispers coming. Don't worry. You have 2 weeks worth of nightmares.
Oh, I know.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Oh, he's not the only one. This is 2 weeks. I'm
Wait,
gonna be a
so-
monster to all of you.
Oh god.
Yay! I'm a part of a DM chat.
But I do
By the
want
way,
at some point a
uh,
confirmation of my last thing I said to you on Discord.
Discord. Okay.
Also, I sent you a message on Discord as well.
And I sent you a message on Discord too.
I was wondering if that changes anything.
Let's see. Wow, screw you, Scrub. Die first. You can certainly try.
For me?
Oh.
Or
Yes.
okay.
This will be a DM whisper because
That
so let's not
I
do that.
will-
Let's not do that right now. But as a DM whisper that will certainly affect something if it succeeds. I will say. So we shall see.
it should,
And
because it is perception, right?
Scrub, I swear, I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, I'm not even messing around at this point.
I used my good dice for this one.
Okay. I don't. Just tell me what you rolled in a DM whisper. Again,
did.
this will
I
be
did.
stuff that will lead up to next session. Next session, guys, for those that are sticking in. Next session will be Thursday, I believe, and we're gonna trade Scrub Lord for Palamov, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get confirmation from him tomorrow.
So it will be interesting because we're going to be down a Derek,
But gain a Palma.
but gain a Palomov. And I should put a trigger warning. I'll put a trigger warning at the beginning of the next session. Never mind, because I'm not a nice person.
So it does mean that.
Wait. I said you have 2 weeks worth of nightmares.
I know. I'm still the first nightmare is the one enough at the moment.
If you think that one's bad, just wait.
Yeah, just wait until next one's.
I'm not a nice person.
Oh man, you wanna like just destroy our characters mentally and emotionally?
Oh, I want
Oh,
to break
yeah.
every single one of your characters into a pile of goo.
Everyone's gonna be like
Mentally.
chaotic evil by the end of this.
Guaranteed.
Well, I'm already chaotic.
I know one thing that will instantly make 3 of you go into an absolute rage and kill an entire town.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You
Trust me. I know how to break each and every one of you. Don't know how to break Sleeper yet because his character currently doesn't even know
Anything.
his past. So anyway, I'm hoping it will be fun, and I'm not just going to be a dick to be a dick's sake.
No, it's still fun. It's just
It's
this
still
is still my
fun.
character, and I'm still extremely bummed out for everything that happens to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, imagine if all this was happening to your clan.
Technically has.
Remember what I said? What happened with?
It's
Tell them.
technically everything it has happened at all. Technically.
Yeah, that's true.
He killed
But,
he killed an
but-
entire army single-handedly. Because
Yeah.
he got mad.
Yeah, so
So I know the pain. It's a
Yeah.
DM's curse to absolutely hate his. Well, he doesn't hate. He doesn't hate anyone, but
to make it interesting for the
have to
players.
have to progress a story. And unfortunately, sometimes to progress a story, a few
You have
eggs
to be
need to be
evil.
broken.
A
Yeah.
few. Every single one Poe has.
Also, we do have to say that his character is actually in this, so we shall see how it goes.
So many dead. I need to honestly think about Bo's alignment after that torture scene.
And I ought to think about Lance's alignment for just letting it happen.
He punched him in the face and tried to knock some sense into him.
You should have done
Don't-
it while he was doing that spell.
He was in shock.
There was
Okay.
literally 40
So were they.
seconds of things that were happening.
Oh my God, Scrum! I'm gonna kill you for saying that.
Anyway,
Pretty
Thank
sure
you
he's
guys
gonna.
for-
Oh,
thank you
sorry.
guys for tuning in. If you're here on the Twitch, thank you very much for being part of the Twitch community. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, much appreciated. Like, comment, and subscribe, blah, 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 blah. All that jazz. Help support us. Get us up there in the trends. It'd be very much appreciated. If you want to join in on the chaos, twitch.tv/OPPN.
This means you,
This is-
Mooney.
This has been Saving Initiative, signing off.
I tackled the kitty.